Pick free songs.
I own Star Wars.
We're here. Not trying to get DMCA'd. Welcome to We Run the Stars. It's going to be a good time. We are going to go around the room, introduce who we are, who we're playing, what our role on the combat is, because, well, ship is a little too soon. But then we'll do a small recap and get going. Thank you all for coming and hanging out, and we'll go ahead and get started with Thrawn.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Thrawn Venser, human envoy, and I've taken a support role in my build. Do a lot of healing, do a lot of buffing, do a lot of debuffing. I used to be the captain, but our ship is stuck, so now I'm the captain of this planet, apparently.
Captain Planet.
Well,
He's
Star
a
Planet
hero. Gonna take
next up is Freedom 11.
I am Freedom 11. I seem to be a bit of bad luck because I just got here and we've already been swarmed. On the ship, I would have been a gunner, but I'm gonna be up close and personal with these bugs.
Permanal.
You know. Yep, exactly.
Beautiful.
Permeable.
Next up, we got Otto. Are you
I'm muted, so I should probably fix that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Otto, the engineer / sniper. You know, I feel like most of my job is just trying to make sure Denver doesn't blow himself up.
Well, that's easier said than done.
It took me a minute because I was like, Ian, what is Ian's name? Ian, da. That's why I had such a long pause.
Konami.
I couldn't remember Denver.
There's the name. Konami doesn't blow themselves up.
Oh, well, that's to be seen. Denver.
Hi, I'm Denver. I haven't put the voice on yet because I just got off work, quite literally. Yeah, I was the pilot beforehand, but so lovingly, Bruce took the ship away from us. So now I'm just an operative, living in a big old scary world, and I do a lot of DPS. That's pretty much all I do.
Perfect.
So,
yeah. We're in the process of fixing overlay. One moment, please. I'm going to be Otto now, so don't mind me.
Well, I'm Jay Bruce.
Too slow.
Quick, say we level up.
Too slow.
Hey, we leveled twice.
Nope, it's too
Boom.
late. You're already Denver again.
I'm making changes.
Um, next up, we got Kali, not trying to break the game. Good on you.
No, never. Hey, I'm Kali, and I'm usually a gunner on the ship, but I'll just be shooting bugs from a distance. And I'm also a soldier. And lately I've been, kind of liking to steal shit, so hopefully I can continue that.
We shall see.
Hell yeah.
Next up, we got Zurot.
Hey, that's me. I am Zurot. I am a bug person myself. A Sharon Mystic is what I'll be doing on the field today. So if we get swarmed, I'll make sure I heal my people back up and maybe dish out some damage myself.
Well said. Ferrix.
I'm Ferrix. I'm a technomancer, but there's currently no tech around, so I'm kind of useless. So I'm just gonna be here with a gun. That's it. It's me.
Guns are tech.
That's true.
And then, I guess it doesn't work.
No,
I'm just kidding. It works, but
that was
it feels like it's not gonna work.
And speaking of stuff not working, Domino.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, the whole
Domino
person.
works harder than anyone else in this group.
Uh-oh.
As a
How
Whoa.
harder than anyone else in
All
this
right, all
group.
right.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
All right, I'm Domino, Vesk Vanguard, ship's chief mate, and I like to get up close and personal, so I don't know, we haven't fought with Freedom 11 yet, so maybe we'll be doing some flanking.
I love it. All right, last time we had a very interesting experience as you guys were able to go around to a couple of different places on this planet as you guys exited the drift, arrived to the planets Thanks to Thrawn's masterful conversation skills, asked to go to the place where all the androids live. It went to a very run down portion of the planet where it was just a mining town and everything was actually robots instead of androids. After some awkward conversations with some doctors in a hospital looking for excess body parts, you guys went ahead, left, and went to the major trade city. As you guys went to the major trade city, you guys were go ahead and looking around for a body for Freedom 11, a android spirit that had inhabited your ship. And you guys came across a band of Yosokis who was able to go ahead and put into, I guess, a sale of this android body that was pretty heavily damaged. Thanks to the Zurot and some healing, was able to go ahead and fix up the android body. And Freedom 11 took over the empty body that was delivered. You guys were able to go ahead and get Freedom 11 up and running, sort of have like a small conversation about where you guys were, when you guys notice a distress signal was sent to your guys' comm links. You guys were under attack, or the planet more accurately was. You guys were able to go ahead and get to battle positions when you guys saw a plane attempt to head out and fly through the shield, where they were unable to go out past it. It looks like it was a hard stop, so they were able to go ahead, turn around, get back parked. When you guys received a message from the tower saying no one is leaving or entering the city while it is currently under lockdown. And then you guys heard a loud go off as a large EMP blast hit the city, knocking out the defenses as well as the a lot of the electronics throughout the exposed area, including the ships. All circuits were fried on the ship as you guys were attempting to take off, and another round of rockets hit and scattered through the city. Among the debris, you guys were sitting in a large tower that was built to dock ships that began to tumble down. You guys were going ahead and plummeted to the surface of the planet, where you guys made sure everyone was okay. You guys checked around. Sunny stumbled out of her room with a large metal rod sticking through her. You guys were able to go ahead and yank the rod out, and then go ahead and heal Sunny to not longer have any serious damage. But half of her face was porcelain, and Denver suffered a severe amount of psychic damage that said, "Be quick." As you guys were looking around outside to see exactly what sort of happened after you guys landed on the planet, literally, you guys noticed that there were two large bug-like creatures that sort of looked inside the ship, opened their mouth real wide, and then crawled off into the distance. You guys realized, after some calculations, some really dark talk for some of the group about not making it any further, you guys discovered that you guys had roughly about a day or so that you guys could make it through with the protective environment on your suit, and that the best course of action was to go ahead and leave the ship before you guys ran out of oxygen and move on to find some sort of cover. You guys went out the back of your ship that was sort of damaged, and you guys were able to push open the door as a group. As you guys pushed open the door, you guys did see a large amount of rubble of between spacecraft buildings that was just sort of scattered everywhere. And you guys were able to go ahead and look around, and you guys do see a two, or I guess two pairs of these space bugs. And we will go ahead and have everyone go ahead and start it off by rolling some initiative.
Space bugs.
Space
Yikes.
bugs.
If we
You're
wanted
an
to
initiative.
identify creatures,
Uh-huh.
is that an action or is that
It
just
is
free?
while in combat.
Yeah.
Life science.
Standard.
Yes,
Action.
standard.
This ain't no
Holler back, girl.
other podcast that we all listen to.
Yeah, true. This ain't easy mode.
Damn, shots fired.
Well, I believe technically it says use skills is other action.
Which is going to be a standard action.
There's too many
Takes-
skills to put
Takes a
one
full
umbrella.
action now.
You know
Takes
what?
2
Because
rounds.
Yeah,
because of your sass, it's a channel ability.
exactly.
It's now a spell-like ability, so every time I hit you,
Mhm.
you lose
Every
concentration
time you
after
think
start
about
over.
it, you have to take 1d7 psychic damage.
While
Like
you're
D7.
studying,
Yeah, d7.
while you're thinking about it, you left yourself open to an attack.
Exactly. Attack of opportunity while you thought about what race that is.
You
Well,
activated my trap card.
Oh,
While you were busy identifying what creature that was, I was busy mastering the sword.
We'll go ahead and start
The
with,
sword cane.
Yeah, the sword cane.
I hate it. Give me a switchblade. It's so much cooler.
Thrawn, what was your initiative? I think you might be muted.
20.
20. Freedom 11.
bingo.
7.
7. Otto.
18.
18. You know, I cropped your photo over even further, and even further, you're still out of picture. It's amazing. You're a wizard.
I move a lot. Can you just like zoom out? I have like a whole area here that I could.
Lots of space for activities.
Yeah.
Denver.
What was it?
I don't know. That's what I'm
Oh, it was
thinking.
26.
Initiative.
26. Kali.
13.
13. Did you roll a 1?
Wow.
Zurot.
The shade.
6. Ew.
I rolled a
I
4.
think he's planning on killing us. I
I'm
don't
not
know, I don't know.
planning. I'm just. You guys are just rolling this way.
You want your healer to go last.
Yeah.
Hey,
Initiative's
I am,
initiative.
Coming up, for the final.
Exactly. The final blow.
And-
Yeah, Dan?
You know what? Freedom 11
Chaos
just got her
fish.
body back. Who knows how long it's been since Freedom 11's been in a body?
It's still got holes in it from last time it died.
Right. It's fine.
No, we fix those.
Yeah, it's been
We'll
fixed.
see how it goes. I'm getting a feel for the body.
Right.
You need an oil can.
Exactly. Here. Ferrex.
14.
14. And last but not least, Domino.
19.
19. Feels good. Alright. That is there. Alright. Denver, starting us off.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm trying not to be gross and like eating while we're doing this, but I quite literally just got home.
Unbelievable. How dare you?
Unprofessional.
Unacceptable.
Right though.
Is it a session without food, though?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
I snack the entire time
That's
in
true.
every game.
That's fair.
Same. That's why I get up all the time. I have to get up and snack. I can't even just sit here and snack. I gotta get up.
Gotta burn off the snack.
I am a snack. So I'm gonna we can move through occupied space of friendlies, right? Or no?
I think you can.
Yeah. Sure, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Okay,
Is
I'm
this a
gonna.
surprise? Anyone surprised here?
No, you guys are not surprised.
I am. I'm surprised.
Very surprised.
Very shook.
I'm surprised how cold
So-
it is.
I'm gonna move to there. On the way by.
Mhm.
Excuse me. On the way by, I had to kind of squeeze past Domino, so I just like kind of squeezed past him. And I was like, "Hey, bud, watch out there!" And I kind of tap him on the butt because I think it's funny. And then I am going to, I'm just gonna lump that in that movement into my trick attack.
Okay.
And we are going to make a acrobatics check.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's gonna be a stealth check for this one.
Okay.
And that is a 31.
That'll do.
Hell yeah, 17 plus 14 feels real good. And this is with the azimuth laser pistol. I pull it out as I'm moving because, you know, that's just a thing that I can do. And sneaking up on them real good. I'm gonna take that clean shot. We're gonna go
Kaplow.
there plus what is it's a D8? Sorry, I feel like I haven't done a sneak attack in forever. That's 10 points of fire damage.
What did you roll to hit?
Oh shit. I rolled at 1,000,000.
Okay.
Misses.
Yeah, so forget all that. You know,
Okay.
it's not important. It's
So
not
you didn't
important.
hit. Is that what I hear?
I mean, semantics. I'm choosing to shoot poorly.
What did you roll?
A 2.
Oh, a total?
Don't want that on your track record.
Total?
Yeah, I don't want the. Yeah, somebody's tracking stats. I don't want this in the stats.
What was the total?
2.
What did you?
They only
I
have,
rolled a 1.
They only have one base attack bonus. Is that true?
Wait,
Yeah,
you don't have
my-
plus your dex or anything to hit?
Wait,
Rolled a 1 though.
Plus your
I rolled a
dex.
1
Oh, okay.
plus. So 1 plus 1.
Uh huh. Plus
But
dex.
I feel like what is my my
Which should be
So this is our first combat.
Yeah, first combat. First combat.
Yeah, hello. New combat. Who is this?
All right, we're level 3, so you have +2 base attack bonus. At that.
Do
Plus
I?
dex. You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck, even I have it. And
Okay.
I start
Yep,
with
I
0.
totally do. So in that case, it
Uh-huh.
would be plus the 2
It's probably still
with
less
my
than.
with my dex. That's
What is that? 7.
it's 8.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
Perfect.
I miss one way or another. I rolled a 1.
The shot goes wide.
You shoot domino.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
I'm in front of you. I'm gonna turn around. And pop.
The bullet ricochets off the building and hits Domino.
I'm gonna yell entry point.
But you only take 1 point of damage, so it's not even enough to give you an entry.
Oh dang it! Just under.
Okay. Beautiful.
God damn it.
Thrawn, what's your dex?
Million. Why?
Asking for a friend.
It's 0. I don't know why I even have to look at my character sheet.
Okay. The bugs are gonna go.
What?
I'm glad they went before me because I was worried I wouldn't be able to reach them.
Yep. All part of
Same.
the plan.
So thank you for that.
I am also going to fight bravely.
Hey, is this what's it called? Difficult terrain by chance with
It
all
is.
this rubble?
It is.
Okay.
Now, I know that in this world, there's a raid Shadow Legends.
Of course. Of course.
Does that happen to be the type of raid that gets rid of bugs? And it's just in the shadows?
Exactly what it is.
But it is legendary, so we have no clue how to get
Exactly.
it.
a
It's
legendary
very
weapon.
mysterious. That's what it is. It's just very mysterious.
Exactly.
Can I make a call to call in 6 of my friends to help us with this raid Shadow Legends?
Maybe. But
Can I
first,
jump off the building, please?
Yes.
Did you take the Jake from State Farm feat?
Yeah.
This is Jake.
Like a good neighbor, my teammate is here.
Yeah, that's how you summon me.
That will be a 17 against KAC against you there, Denver.
That's so unfortunate. Meets it, beats it. You got me.
What's good? Let's get it.
I will say
Denver, watch your 3.
I had a really good stealth check, so like maybe
and then
a
you
perception
shot.
is in order.
And then you shot to let them know you were there.
No, that wasn't me. You're thinking of a different.
They shot
people on this
Domino.
planet.
We were all there. Go back to the tape. Chat, clip it.
But it still made the sound.
Oh, no
You're-
sound. It's laser.
Lasers don't make sounds.
But
Yeah.
it made sound when the laser ricocheted off the building.
Nah,
No,
you're thinking of the
that's just
lasers?
light. Light doesn't make
Yeah.
sound.
What?
Light doesn't make any sound.
But
It's
Denver
just
does when
light.
he
It's light
shoots.
doesn't make sound. Nah,
Does,
you-
does
you-
the sun make sound?
Yes.
during the
Yeah.
day?
I mean, if sound traveled in space, it would make way too much noise.
Wah!
Exactly.
The sun would, but the light wouldn't.
Just like the
I
light
will
of the
die
laser.
on this hill. Light is silent.
The light of the laser doesn't, but the charge of the discharge of the battery that shoots the laser would make a sound.
What does laser?
Okay, get a laser pointer out and push the button. Does it make a sound? No.
You know you put us in danger when we're making these arguments.
Is that laser pointer like the
Doing
teeniest,
damage,
tiniest
though.
fraction of a laser rifle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, 0 sound times 1,000,000 is still 0.
It's still 0. You right.
Well,
you got me.
What is happening in this episode? We've gone so
We are
far.
terrified. I think that is genuinely what's happening. Is we are all scratching immediately in combat. We're scratching for straws because we're gonna die. We're literally in
Let me kill
negative
some
40 degree.
bugs.
We're just delaying.
You take 5 points. I need you to make a con save for me.
You're now infected.
So
welcome to this
5
form.
points of damage with a con save.
That's right.
Fortitude.
Fortitude save.
You know, I just thought about it and I was like, why are you changing the save on me?
New save for this.
All right.
You want to
Fortitude save is a 21.
21. All right. You
That was a nat 20 plus 1.
you succeed.
Feels Denver, man.
That's pretty true. Perfect. Next up, we have Thrawn.
You took damage.
Denver did, yes.
Yes, I did.
All right, a decent amount. I wasn't. I don't.
I took
do-
5 points of damage. I'm okay at the moment.
Okay.
You know who didn't take damage? The enemy.
Whoa!
Literally.
wanna see
There
you
were,
do
there were
something.
more bugs.
I feel like
Why are there?
like we're
Why are
just
there
gonna
no
kill
more
each
bugs?
other.
You guys do. You only see 2 currently available to you.
Okay.
They went over here
Two,
and then
count 'em,
they
2.
they
bugs.
disappeared.
Yep. Go get them, everybody. I'm gonna hold my action, and I will go when somebody needs to be healed.
I mean, you got, over here. Wait, hold on. Over here.
All right,
You know,
JJ, this
there's-
one's for you. This one's for
there's
you because every single time I go, you tell me to throw a grenade, so I got you.
I was just saying, like, this is an actual wide open area with some cover that we could duck behind grenades. Like, if any.
If this kills me somehow, I'm going to be pissed.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna run out of grenades very quickly, and there's nowhere to get more grenades.
You have like a
Tonight's
whole
gonna be a good
bandolier,
night.
don't you?
That's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is that I have 2. That's depends on who you ask.
That could be a
I
whole
feel like
bag.
you-
Depends
I
on how
feel
big
like
the
a lot
bag
more
is.
than that.
No, I didn't have enough money. I've always planned on getting some, but then shit hit the fan. So my plan was like, let me buy armor first, and then I'll
Oh,
buy
never
more
mind.
grenades later. And then
I
so
was
here.
under the impression you had like a whole fucking bandolier, just like grenade, 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 grenade.
Oh, it's a whole
The
bandolier,
bandolier.
but it's just 2 grenades. It's a very
But-
small bandolier. It's
I'm-
actually just an
I'm-
armband
It's
that
a
has just
choker.
grenades on each side.
It's a
I keep a
grenade
tennis
choker.
ball in there in case
Yeah.
I run across a dog I could play fetch with.
I'm really more of a bandolier half full kind of person.
No,
That's
it's
fair.
more than less.
It's more than less.
More wait.
Yeah.
So it's nothing.
No.
Less is
Hey,
more.
hey, we're focusing too much on this. Let's move on.
I'm gonna throw a grenade right there.
Where are you throwing it?
Up your butt.
Ah, nice. Go ahead and throw.
Wait, hold on. I gotta
Okay.
do.
You got this.
I gotta
So you
change
said
my
this
snap
stuff was,
to corner.
Difficult terrain. Is it also providing cover?
A,
Is that what I'm gathering?
yeah, like small amount of cover, not a whole lot, but enough to get a bonus for.
Okay. Those guys that disappeared, are they hiding or?
You don't know. You just don't see him anymore.
Yeah, but I can hear them.
You
Good
can if
spell
you make a
heal.
perception check for me.
Can I feel them though?
Can I know what love is?
Can I click my grenade in this
I wanna
character
know
sheet
what
thing?
love is.
That is a good question.
I want you to show me.
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, I got 20 if that's for free. On perception.
If that's for free.
If that's for free.
It would not be, because it's noticing in detail, I believe, is the action.
Who's all the way up here?
Nope.
But if they're hiding with concealment, I can see them like they can't hide from me.
Gotcha.
Do you see?
I have bad news
Okay.
But searching is a move
about my
action.
roll to throw the.
Did you roll a -1?
And I did not. I rolled a 4. Sorry,
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Okay. You throw the grenade.
But I
gonna
believe
kill
it just means that it moves.
Yeah.
It's gonna kill me. I feel it.
I just figured out exactly where.
Lands right about here.
No,
It
it's gonna
rolls
land
out
right.
of the bandolier.
It's gonna land right here.
How do you throw it backwards?
It bounces.
Bounces.
I don't know. How'd you shoot Domino?
True. It
I
bounces.
didn't.
The wall did.
The wall did,
I-
exactly.
I didn't shoot Domino.
It wasn't me.
Wait, did I shoot
couple
Domino?
Meet me in the shower.
I know Otto did, and
on the
I think it was
table.
Thrawn.
Where's throwing?
And then they went on the counter.
Yeah, it's
Throwing
in.
It was me.
It's strength to hit.
It's right next to FF. and
Right.
H.
I was just trying to figure out if there's the scatter
Right.
the scatter for it, or what happens on a failed
Oh, I think you roll a d6.
roll a d6. Yes, it is. Roll a d6.
And then
What
that's
page are you
like,
on, by the way?
245.
and it's like a random. It landed here.
Oh wait, AC is so where were you putting it? Because the AC is only 5.
Yeah, I think I rolled a 6.
Yep. So it goes where you want it to.
My
Congratulations.
grenade feet came in clutch.
Let's
I added 2 to my
go.
4.
All right, you did it. All right.
This is why. All of this is why I chose grenades, because I would never hit with a weapon ever.
It's true. All right, so it lands there. What is the blast radius on it?
15.
37,000, but it only hits bugs.
Okay.
But it only hits bugs.
It's a
It's
bug bomb.
No bath bombs over here. Bug bomb.
Bug bums.
It just fills
For-
a bathtub full of bugs.
Yep. I hate it.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I was just reminded of that video where that guy pokes out like dead
Well, team.
spider and all the little spiders run out
Yeah,
of it.
so what's the range on that?
15 feet.
15 feet? Alright, that'll hit both those bugs. And then what's the damage for it?
Oh, it's just a whopping 1 damage.
Let's go! 1 damage on that grenade to both targets.
Hey,
Yeah,
first
it was
blood.
It was worth the amount of money I paid for it. Not.
That's some good money right there.
That's 1 damage kind of money. I'm proud of you there, Captain.
Well, it's actually 2 damage because it hit both bugs.
It's 2 targets.
Double it.
No, he didn't crit with it.
Triple it.
Okay.
Bop it.
Oh, boy.
Squeeze it.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Nope.
Zip it.
Nope.
Zip.
You-
Pop it, lock it, polka dot it.
Nope.
Wow.
Drop it.
All right.
Bite it. Oh, wait. No.
Oh my
Sorry.
God. Is this one right? No, I'm an idiot.
So, do you think we can reason with them, or
Probably. Domino.
I think if we throw enough grenades at them, they'll want to talk.
Bugs.
That was my diplomacy check.
Okay, I like it.
I was gonna charge in, but Thrawn is standing in the way. So
Damn.
At the end of my turn, I move.
Okay, nice. Okay, it's your turn.
actually, can I charge here, or is
Yeah.
Denver also in the way?
No, you can charge here.
Perfect. Also, is this a significant combat?
It is indeed a significant combat.
That's
What
your
a-
entropy point.
Yeah, it is.
Count it.
All right, I'm charging in.
Just need like an overlay to pop up. That's an entry.
Full action. I'm gonna draw my what's it called? My shield, my riot shield, as I charge in, and I'm just gonna do a little
Love
tap with my entropic strike.
Give him the good bop.
Give him a good bop. So
Good
let's see
bop,
what that is.
bop, bop, bop.
So I have -2 because I charged.
Good bop,
Yep.
deep bop, bop, good.
And I rolled 18
Ooh.
plus 6, so -2 is 22 to EAC.
That'll hit.
Boom. Boom. All right, let's do some damage.
Can you not do some damage? Is that an option?
Do it.
It is, but also I got an entry point for charging.
Okay.
Micah rolled 3 on a d4 plus 7, so 10 damage.
Holy crap.
And that's gonna be, I'm gonna make that bludgeoning.
Give him the squish.
Smash him.
Smash it.
Give him a stew.
Twist it.
All right.
Bash it.
Anything? That's your full turn, right?
Full action.
6
Crash it.
nasty.
Slash it.
Otto.
That's me.
It is.
Blast it.
What? We're good.
Otto,
All
were
right.
were you proud of the firecracker that I just threw at these bugs?
With your 1 damage? Yeah.
On
Yeah.
I might have
2
been talking to my
different
wife,
fronts.
but I
Are
heard
you
it.
proud of me?
Are you proud, Dad?
I was
You're
just
like,
talking
"Throw
over
the
here, and I
grenade."
just heard 1 damage, and I was like,
Throw the grenade,
Just-
throw it. It's like,
How does it go?
so I'm going to actively target this one, and that's my movement. And you're thinking, man, what is he gonna do? How is he gonna sniper shot through both those people? Well, here's the thing. I don't need to. I'm gonna pull my sidearm out, and I'm gonna like give who's this?
That's
Freedom
That
11.
was Freedom
I'm
11.
gonna look at Freedom 11, like kind of look at her like one of these. Take the gun, be like, and just pull the trigger, not even looking in that direction.
And kill Domino.
Uh,
Got
Shoot
it.
me in the back of the head.
No, wait. I get a pull.
Whack.
He's
Don't
just
worry, I
facing
got
the
it.
wrong way and shoots me in the head.
Okay, crack.
It's
Didn't even see it coming.
Domino
But I
never
died
does.
fast.
What was it?
17 KAC.
That'll hit.
All right. And now, both of you standing in front, staring at the bug. All of a sudden, you hear a gunshot. And you're like, "Uh-oh, that's behind me." But you don't feel anything, and you just see explosion on the bug. And you're like, "What the fuck happened?" I got teleporting bullets, motherfuckers.
That's so cool. Oh my god.
And with my AI that can auto target things, it targets for the teleport. So if
Wait.
somebody's holding a hostage, I can just shoot through the hostage, not hit them, and hit the enemy.
Wait. We can teleport bullets, but we can't teleport people? What is this game?
Bullets don't have internal organs.
Right.
Unless they're living.
Unless they're
And we also
living
have-
bullets.
Ooh.
All right, five damage.
5 damage.
That's gonna go down as one of the coolest moments in my gameplay history. That was awesome. I'm teleporting bullets.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
the bug face just goes from the impact as it just falls limp in front of you guys.
All right. I guess we're done.
Yep.
Smash.
That's combat. Next up we have Ferrix.
I'm confused. I'll just look around. It's really cold out here.
It is.
And I'll walk over here. And I'll be like, "Oh god, there's a bug," and I'll shoot it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Pew.
Hold on, I gotta call my gun as a swift action. Hold on.
Swifty.
What do you call your gun?
Taylor.
Cool.
Lautner?
That was quick.
Oh, it's a
Does
swift
it or
action,
does
call
it
up.
not wear a shirt?
It's a big
Well,
Twilight fan.
It's not Lautner. It's Swift.
Yeah, Yeah, you took that the wrong way.
Oh.
No. It's funny
Nobody
because
knows we
they
got it.
no, they dated at one point. That's the joke.
Oh, it's
Is
So
that
like
you gotta get 2 pistols. One named Taylor, the other one named Edward.
I do have 2 rifles. So, anyways,
There you go.
16
Twilight Zone.
this is important.
EAC.
Put combat on a pot.
16 EAC.
That hits.
5 fire damage. Take it.
They
Or
took
leave it.
Okay, they're leaving it.
Wait, are you not using the fancy cryo gun?
It's cold out. I don't need to put more cold out. I'm heating up the
Or-
world right now, okay?
Or they're like, man, it's cold. Oh, hey, he's shooting fire. Oh, here.
Go to the warmth.
Towards the fire.
Bugs to
We'll all
fire.
burn.
Come on.
Hey,
Man, I don't think
okay.
I can take any more cold. Hopefully, no one shoots me with ice bullets.
Kali, you're up.
Alright. Am I able to shoot through the terrain where I'm at?
They will have a bonus to their armor class, so they'll just have be harder to hit, but you can still make the shot if you want to.
Yeah, I'll still try.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a full attack using my laser rifle.
Yes.
Dang.
Ooh.
I got
I
a
forgot.
nat 20, so 27
Hey.
total.
Yeah, that'll hit and crit. Go ahead and.
Well, I
roll
guess
that
I'll take the attack because I did full attack, so it's 23.
Yeah. But still, that's still crits and hits.
Okay, and then
Double the dice.
Roll it and double. Actually, it's double everything.
And if you have any,
I mean double everything.
So like roll the
That's-
damage and then it like whatever your damage plus, whatever. I guess it's just the damage times 2.
22.
Does your gun have any special effects?
And they're on
like
fire.
It doesn't matter because the bug just sort of explodes as
I think
Kali
it does.
glides up.
I like
Might
the
be
thought of
able
a
to-
burning corpse.
Yeah, we might be able to huddle around it and stay alive a little bit longer.
It just sort of explodes from the amount of force of the laser.
Bug juice.
I think swarm bugs are a delicacy in the Viscarium.
Probably.
I feel like that would give me dysentery.
It's because
Uh,
you're
I
an
mean-
otter.
Anything.
Okay, that's your whole turn.
Whole turn and nothing but the turn.
F11. Full
Alright.
screen.
I was gonna
I was
say,
gonna say, you said F11, I went boop.
Boom.
But F12 is full screen.
no,
You're
F12 is like
Help.
your. No, that's seeing like page code.
Source code.
We'll move here.
I'm gonna
For
alt
a
F4
gamer,
real
it's
quick.
screenshot.
And then
You-
I'm gonna pull
just
out
drop
my
some shit?
arc pistol,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna withhold my action. Well, I'm gonna look around and where did these other 2 bugs go?
You can use a standard action to.
So I looked it up. Notice is a thing and search is a thing. Search is a move action.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I think notice is just like. I don't
Just what you passively, I think, do.
know. Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to do search because you did the moving. So you can hold your hold your standard if you want to.
You can use
Okay,
a
cool.
standard as a move action.
Oh, that's fair. I guess you can do that if you want to.
Alright, I'm
Good.
gonna try and search, figure out where these things went.
Roll perception.
Okay, it's a good old 8.
8. You look around and you see a bunch of debris, but no bugs.
You're still
Never
blinking away the.
Nothing good out here.
You're still blinking away the crusties in your eyes.
Yeah,
It's
you're
cool.
like, hello.
I'm not used to this body yet. Okay, I'll get there.
How do
New body
eyes
to
work?
Zurot, you're up.
Magnets.
How do they work though?
I'll go ahead and
Miracle.
just move to a central position. Just make sure that I can see all of our team members in case something jumps out at us. And I'm just gonna hold or I guess it'll drop my initiative. I'll just hold my laser rifle out and just wait until I see one take a shot.
Can you go any lower than last?
No, actually it
I can
goes.
go first for the next round.
Exactly. All right, top of the order, Denver.
So, real quick question, mechanics wise, as
Mhm.
far as like the difference between hold and delay.
Mhm.
Holding your action keeps you in the same initiative spot, just waiting for the trigger, but delay is the one that actually moves you in the initiative, correct?
I think they both move your initiative, but
Correct.
holding an action is actual action. You have to spend a standard action to do a standard action
So,
later.
Yeah.
right. So
Oh,
Delay is
okay.
holding your entire turn.
delay is holding your entire
Okay.
turn to go, compared to holding an action is just one specific standard. So you can move and then hold.
Yeah.
That
And it's
makes
also got a
sense.
trigger, so it's like you could say, if they move
Yeah.
up to me, I can interrupt their turn by taking my
To do the
held
thing.
action.
Exactly.
That makes sense. I was just confused on the difference between the two, because I was like, "What? It's the same thing." Like, what?
What do you mean? Yeah.
All right. Since I'm standing next to Dom, I'll just go. I'll find him, and I'm gonna move up.
Don't get them.
If you go through the debris, each square is 10, because it is difficult terrain. So just making sure you
I'm
guys
gonna-
know this.
I'm gonna move up to this other body over here, and I'm looking this way.
Okay. And what's your what are you holding? Do you want to hold a shot if you see one?
Yes,
Okay.
because I can trick attack as a standard action now.
Beautiful.
I need to find a jetpack so bad.
Get yourself some
$1,000
jump
bucks. $1,000 bucks.
boots. 1,000
Or-
bugs. We can do that.
Just kill something that already has one. Take it.
True.
Like Boba Fett.
Kill Boba Fett.
It's really easy. You just have to be blind with a stick.
He did die.
I know, but I wanted him to.
Spoilers.
I was with George Lucas on that one.
Keep him dead.
They really didn't do anything with Boba Fett in the original trilogy.
Oh Jesus!
Um,
No.
Freedom 11, as you're looking around for them, you look down and you see something is moving as one just like leeches up and tries to jump up and like grapple you.
I was hiding.
Exactly.
I'm gonna want that back.
Ooh.
Crit.
That's
Would-
it is a crit.
Would our held actions pop here for everybody waiting?
Yes, they would. So Denver, you can go ahead and take your shot. It will have partial cover. Same with Zurot as well. Zurot, you can actually see two of them.
Which one did I see first?
You saw probably this one right here because it came out of the debris and then it started running.
Gotcha.
So you can go ahead and take a shot at that one. And Denver, you can take a shot at the top one.
So this is my trick attack roll here,
Yep.
because we can do as a standard action. That's a 25.
That'll succeed.
Hell yeah! And then to hit is going to be a 19.
Is that KAC or EAC?
That'll be EAC.
That'll hit.
I have a 17 EAC.
That'll also hit.
And I'm calculating damage right now. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm guessing these bugs don't have very good armor that we can steal for ourselves.
They're actually not wearing any armor.
I mean-
11.
Skeleton.
They're
They have-
bugs.
They have natural armor. We can just stick their
Ooh. You say 11
chitin
frostbite?
plates.
Yeah, 11 fire damage.
Smoky.
We could disguise ourselves as them.
Smoking.
And then Denver, what's your damage?
11 points of damage.
Double
Fire damage.
11s.
All right. That was.
Somebody needs to check their smoke detector.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Sorry, 1 second, guys.
I'm hoping I can save you some damage, Freedom 11.
It's still alive.
Damn it!
I just need to get this page pulled up in the book. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba. Yay. All right. You will go ahead and take 16 points of damage as it wraps up and just like digs its claws into your sides.
Ow.
Freedom. Check your 6.
All late.
Something bugging you?
God. Okay. Next up, we got Thrawn.
How much did you take there, Freedom 11?
I took 16.
All right, I yell to you. Yeah, you got attacked by a bug, and you didn't get shot by one of your own. That's pretty much the initiation for this crew. You're in. We're glad to have you aboard,
Thanks.
and I'm
Ow.
going to hope it inspires you so that you gain 10. What is it now?
Stamina?
Yeah, it's stamina. I'm just making sure because we leveled up. Make sure that I get the number
It
right.
definitely inspired me.
Right. You feel inspired, but you don't get the magical bonus, Domino. Congratulations.
Can I just jump over difficult terrain?
No.
Just yeet yourself over it.
Just
Yeet.
dump. I'm pretty good at jumping.
I don't think you get it. I'm
So you
really
get
good at
10
jumping.
I can jump over some terrain.
stamina back.
All right, 10 stamina back to Freedom 11. That's your standard action. Did you want to move? Or are you comfortable where you are, Thrawn?
I will.
Thrawn, can you move out of the way? I kind of want to pass that way.
Yeah, I will use my move action to move the fuck out of your way.
Just get out of the way.
Yeah. No.
way.
Sure. I'm gonna get out of the way.
Okay.
Not that I can't.
Did you?
pass
And I
through
just go
space.
over to Otto and I look at him like, "Did you fucking teleport a bullet?" That was really cool.
Domino, you're up.
You're muted there, bud.
All right. I thought
Not
real
funny anymore.
only hard for this. I'm gonna use wait. What? All right. I'm gonna use an entry point to increase my movement by 10 feet.
Okay.
As I move, so now my speed is 30. I'm gonna move 10 feet, and then this is 10 feet, and then this is 10 feet.
Yes.
And as I'm moving, I'm withdrawing my tack lash with a reach. I'm gonna smack this bug with my entropic tack lash.
Love it.
Time to die, bug. That was. I rolled 15 plus 6. 21.
And is that EAC or KAC?
EAC.
That'll hit.
Alright. Now this is a level 1 tack lash, so I'm using a level 1 entropic strike,
Right.
which is just a d3,
Okay.
which I rolled a 2 on a d6, so that's 1 damage
One.
plus 7. So 8. Bludgeoning.
You go ahead and smack this thing with your tack lash as it sort of just hits it, and you just see its neck go, and then just tumble into the debris as it also bites the dust. Otto, you're up.
Okay. Gonna move right here and just take a sniper shot at this guy.
Okay.
Why'd you have to move? Just teleport the bullet.
This does more damage.
Ah,
And I would have had to do a lot more finagling to hit the other guy, but you know what I mean.
yeah.
18 KAC.
That'll hit.
Well, you know, it would have done a lot more damage if I didn't fucking roll poorly. 1 damage.
Nice. You did half the damage of the grenade. Good job. You see aim at the bug. You shoot it. You clip the shoulder of it. It looks over to you now.
Don't do that.
Don't, please.
Don't do that.
Otto, I think you aggravated it.
No, I'm not supposed to gain aggro. This is
This is not the build. Ferrex, you're up.
Make it easy. Full action magic missile.
Yes.
I'll just here.
Just pew 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 pew.
Cook it.
10 damage.
Do-do-do-do-do. As the thing just splatters from the force damage.
what does full action do again?
3 instead of 2.
Yeah.
3. Wait, what? Like
3
3
bolts.
attacks?
No, 3 bolts of like arcane bolts hit it.
Oh, okay. So full action changes depending on the weaponry you're using.
No, it's just a magic missile.
Just the spell itself. And that just the last one explodes as well. You guys have seemed to fought off the bugs and pretty for now. Bum bum bum. You guys begin to feel the cold rushing in from sort of all sides now, as the force field has been fully diminished for a little bit, allowing the air to come into the area. You guys don't need to make a check quite yet, but you guys can definitely feel the cold starting to take hold very quickly. One thing you guys
I'm cold-blooded.
do
But I'm
notice,
starting to get a little cold.
exactly, do notice off in the distance, the sun is beginning to set as well.
Uh-oh.
Did we grab our spacesuits?
Yes, I believe everyone went ahead and put on a spacesuit
Okay.
before exiting the ship.
I was just gonna use my armor.
Well, you have armor and a spacesuit. Why not use
Alright.
both?
Oh,
Why not both?
too much stuff.
Too much. Not too much bulk.
I can't carry it.
Help. You guys are currently in the middle of the city. You guys do hear the sounds of lasers and explosions off throughout the rest of this quite large city. Where would you like to go?
Thrawn, I
I
think we
mean-
need to find
Yeah.
shelter.
Yeah, we're still moving. Gear up, everybody. Like,
Let's
This
do
is-
this.
this is not a fight we're gonna
Uh,
start getting into right now.
Zurot would like to get as high as he can on the rebel and just kind of look around. Does he see like people migrating or anybody moving towards a certain direction?
Sure, go ahead and roll perception.
You see a game trail of humans
Oh,
Nice.
in a
Uh,
flocking pattern.
26.
26. Not right now. A lot of it is you see multiple anywhere between 30 to 40, it's hard to tell exactly, of these 30 to 40 different groups of 4 of these bugs that are rotating around looking through the rubble as a pack. And you see multiple people sort of fighting off what they can. And you sort of see them all sort of just heading to the center, what looks like the center of town from the outskirts. But doesn't look like they're heading in. Besides heading towards the center, not really anything else.
We've got a lot more of those groups out there, so we may want to keep our guard up. Everyone seems to be heading towards the inside of town. That might be our best place to find shelter, or at least some more oxygen.
We got oxygen, right? It's just cold as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess-
The
I don't know how long
outside
the
is
space before.
right. Yeah.
Okay, you got me worried there for a minute. I was like, what? If this screen cracks, I'm gonna stop breathing.
Yeah, actually, speaking of oxygen, I'm actually not going to use my armor's environmental protections, and I'm just going to rely on my old
Gold ticker.
black heart.
Yeah. Don't mind that.
It feels completely fine out here without the armor. I'm just going to conserve the battery or whatever. I don't know what the big deal is. It's cold.
Denver's
either
kind
way.
of Denver's standing over there next to Domino, just like, fuck it. I mean, like, it ain't super bad. It's just a little nipply. I like, hey, it's just like a thing, all right. Like,
If I use survival, can I figure out where the best shelter would be?
Yeah, you can absolutely go ahead and make a roll or survivor roll.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'll also roll survival to.
Assist.
I will
Uh,
also. Oh,
oh.
you only need one assister. We can all assist.
We can
Yeah.
all be assisters.
They don't stack, but if all of us fail except for one,
I would
Um,
like to be a sister wife. That'd be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Once
Everyone who
someone
lives-
dies, it'll be the sister of the traveling uniform to stay warm.
I don't assist.
Yes.
I got 17.
Okay, so you succeed. So you get a +2 to your survival check.
Is that?
And then I was also
that
going
all
to
of 'em?
roll.
I got a 26 with the
'Kay.
assisting.
26 total.
I also passed. Got
Oh, 28.
I don't think they stack though. I think only one person can succeed.
28.
Assist.
No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
So with the 26, you go ahead. I mean, the more people that are going to be there, the more warmth that's just going to be around. Especially if you guys are going to be in a central location or in a single building. So definitely following the crowd could be helpful. That being said, a smaller building is going to be more helpful than a larger building is going to be, because it's going to be easier to heat it and keep it heated longer. But other than that, that's pretty much what you get at this point.
Okie doke.
Can I roll my engineering to surmise whether, if power was turned off or there was no power running to an object and the EMP went off, would it still be okay?
You can go ahead and roll an EMP. Or roll. Yep, you can roll an EMP.
Roll the
Roll
No, don't roll.
EMP.
Jesus.
more, no more, stop.
Don't fail.
Nat
Just
20,
you.
so 32 in engineering.
32. Check something.
We're all critting today.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because if he comes back and tells us, nah, it doesn't matter. If it was electronic, it's just fucked. We live here now.
Most of the time with EMPs, it sort of just like fries the circuitry in them. Obviously, it's more effective if they're on because they have the overload causes to combust, like to break even harder. So it's a better chance of the device working if it wasn't having power push through it. But each EMP sort of is different, and you don't know exactly what sort of technology the swarm is using compared to normal people's EMPs.
All right. Well, every ship we see, me and Freedom 11 are going to have to take a really fine-tooth comb to see if it's good or not.
Yeah, anything with power might also mean heat.
Yeah.
And I don't care if we
And
have
the
to fight our
things
way
fix
onto
the
that
ship.
ship.
We're out.
Hey, so quick group poll here. I mean, we all understand this is pretty that these some pretty dire times here. So if we gotta kill somebody to stay warm, we're on board with that, right?
Oh yeah.
No,
No
absolutely
animals.
not.
No.
If
I
they're
mean,
bad people,
No,
Sure.
I'm not on board for just murdering random people so that
Not
we
like-
can
they're-
stay
Dial
warm.
up the-
Let me just
the
be very
swarm?
clear.
I think what Denver's trying to say is if they are in our way,
If it's me or them, I'll take the hit if no one else
You
has the
see-
guts.
Do you see? You enable them, Denver. This is.
I'm
Don't-
not trying to enable Captain. It is literally a life or death kind of situation right now.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
I'm trying to make sure that we spend a lot of time living in this weird kind of moral gray, but more towards the nice part of morality. And right now, morality could actually get us killed. So, the question was, if it comes down to it, and it's us or them, I will choose us every damn time.
I think that's a given. We'll be fine. I think it'll be all right. I trust you, Denver, to be able to make the morally correct decision.
It's probably the nicest shit you ever said to me.
We can
I'd
have.
start crying, but it would freeze my tear ducts, and that sounds painful.
Yeah, we can start the romance later. Right now, we're on a clock, so let's find shelter. Rix, you said there's somewhere.
Follow the people, huh?
Well, we can either go with the rest of them, or we can try to find our own small building where we won't have to deal with maybe looters or crazy people.
Okay, well, what's the best solution?
We don't know how long this attack is going to last. Wherever it has the best defenses is probably our safest bet.
I think,
Yeah,
So with
I-
the most people.
I think honestly, having to deal with the looters might not be the greatest thing, because that's just kind of putting ourselves in an awkward spot of, do we protect the people and the shit, or do we just say not my problem? So if I had to vote, I would rather be a scooter than a looter. All right.
right. Let's remember that we are still strangers on this planet, and we don't know. Even if we find an encampment of people that are forming a contingent to start fighting the bugs, we don't know how welcome we're going to be. So let's just keep a lookout, move slow, move tactically, and see if we can find some shelter. And the whole time we're doing this, I want to be perceiving. I'm trusting the rest of the people in the group to look for bugs. I want to be perceiving the other survivors. Are they how do they view us? If they see us, are they like, oh cool, people I trust, or are they like, oh shit, also maybe with the bugs, I don't know, that sort of thing. Do they want to kill us? Are they capable of fighting? I want to ascertain all
go
of
ahead
that.
and roll judge intention for me while you go. As you guys are moving through, are you guys wanting to move through stealthily? I know Prawn said tactically and trying to be stealthy. Are you just want to make sure is everyone trying to move through the city as stealthily as possible, or are you guys just trying to get from point A to point B as quickly as you can? And you're only trying to hide from bugs. You're trying to hide from other people. What are we looking for here?
I think we should go fast, not stealthy.
I've got a
What do you
pretty
guys?
good. I've got a
Dodge
pretty
the
good.
bugs, though.
I think we should help other people out if we hear someone in danger.
Look, I'm here for that. Absolutely. Save the life where you can save it, but I'm not going to jump in on 2 people versus 20 of these things, because that's just putting ourselves in a spot.
It's
I
also
have-
planetary war. Everybody is in need of help. We don't have
We
time
can't
for all
save.
that.
We can't
I have
save anyone if we're
fantastic
frozen.
news for all of you. I am happy to make those decisions.
There we go. Perfect. That's why we have a captain. Let's go. Let's move.
All right, then you know what? If I had the
Because
ship,
I don't do any damage.
if I had the ability to fly us around, it would just be full speed all the goddamn time. So I think, in honor of the tribulations, we should just fucking haul ass.
Full speed ahead.
Rest in peace to my sweet girl.
Before we get going, can I roll a survival check to endure severe weather?
Sure.
Which anyone can do, by the way. It's a DC 15, and it adds a bonus to your fortitude for enduring weather.
Ooh.
which I only got 10 on, so I failed that.
Nice.
Yeah,
But
I
if anyone
also
gets over 5,
I also
each...
failed. I got a 13.
I'm gonna predict the weather instead. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Okay.
it's gonna be cold.
That wouldn't be a bad idea either. Might as well do that too.
I'm gonna rear an animal.
Okay. Okay.
Climate and weather are different, so
Yeah,
it
it's
might
true.
not work.
Well, predicting weather takes a minute, so I'm not going to do that.
That seems like a lot of time.
I got a what's the DC to endure
15.
weather?
15.
I got an 18. Let's go.
All right.
I got a 23. I'm ready.
If you get more than 5, for each 5 that you go over the DC, you can add one more person to your bonus.
You two,
And it'll last for the entire day.
the people that failed.
Does anyone else want to roll that survival check to endure that weather?
Fuck it, let's give it a try.
It won't bother
I
me, but
did.
I can always help other people.
Nope, I failed.
Well,
I
I
got a
can't do
24.
everybody.
24, Collie? So you can choose one other person to help succeed. Who would you like? Would you like to choose Otto?
Oh, wait, I lied. It's every 1
Alright,
point
choose
for
Otto.
which you result
Oh,
exceed
Wait.
the DC.
Jesus.
Oh, so we
Okay.
Everyone's
We-
good.
Everyone's
we
fine.
both help
All right.
everybody.
This campaign just got a whole lot easier. Cool. I like this.
Right.
So it's a +2 to fortitude if we're moving up to half our overland speed, +4 if we remain stationary. So if we get like to a place for shelter, we'll have like a
Get
+4 over the night. Basically.
Hey, are we just doing a big old spoon train tonight to try to stay warm? Because I think we should draw straws for who's where in the train.
On that note, I need everyone to roll perception except for Thrawn.
We should definitely go by size.
Yeah, biggest of us in the middle. Actually, nah. You go on the end because you're gonna take up the most heat. You shit.
8.
24 on perception.
20.
11.
28.
I don't think my eyes are working properly.
Yeah,
20
the snow's clogging my
Oh yeah,
ears.
we
a
didn't
bit.
download them correctly. Sorry.
I'll
27.
give him a once over.
You're
once, but
seeing
not
out of
9.
your ears right now and hearing out of your eyes.
I'm always doing that.
Collie, what'd you get?
10.
10. Okay.
I can smell the colors.
Pooping out your mouth. It's weird. Like
What?
everything's all
Ass
mixed up.
backwards, literally.
Literally.
Thrawn, as you are moving through with your sense motive, people really don't seem to mind. They notice that you're not part of the swarm, and sort of just move along for the most part. The only person that really catches any sort of attention is going to be Zurot, because they're Sheeran. But other than that, like most of the time, it seems fine. They may do like a double take and like look and like get scared for a little bit because they just see bug-like creature, and then they sort of realize that they're moving with you, and then they sort of relax a little bit on it, and then they continue to sort of keep moving around. But no one's like really focusing hard on you in a negative or positive way. Everyone, okay, so 10 or higher. You guys sort of look around and are able to dodge around, make sure to continue forward without worrying about any sort of bug seeing you. As these, you can start seeing people breaking into places for shelter, and you can start to see the places that are already been, like people were probably already inside of. You can see sort of boarding up, to try to make sure that block whatever is attacking to come in. 15 or higher. You guys see obviously the same stuff, but you do see people sort of double taking for Zurot. 20 or higher. You notice starting at like the top of the buildings, you can sort of see like a thin layer of frost begin to build over it. 25 or higher. Does anyone 25 or higher?
Zurot.
Zurot.
Yeah, 28.
And Denver?
Yeah, I got 27.
Okay. Both of you guys notice very, very faint. You look like at the snow that's beginning to sort of like blow in due to the weather. it's becoming slush almost, like it's heating up as you guys are going and just sort of walking through. Um, it's not saying like compact snow; it's becoming slush and almost like just water at this point.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
Is that like in a certain area we're seeing that, or just
No, as
all
you
of a
guys are
sudden?
just as you guys are moving, the snow that's coming in from all the wind is sort of just slowly beginning to melt as you guys continue through.
All right.
As you guys continue forward, who is leading this trek forward? Is it going to be Ferrix as he's looking for a building to choose? If so,
Could be, yeah.
Ferrix, go ahead and roll a survival for me.
You got it, bud. I believe in you.
Ferrix is leading.
22.
22. You see a rather small building, probably about 2 stories tall. That's sort of surrounded by a lot of larger buildings. That seems to be breaking a lot of the wind. So you have a lot of airflow around, but it's not harsh weather that you're getting. You probably think this is probably going to be the best place to sit and lock down. There's not a whole lot of windows to be broken into, and having multiple levels that overlook the streets below would be helpful for tactical advantages.
I pointed out. That one.
Okay.
What that one? I'm just kidding. Let's go.
Seems warm enough.
Follow the leader. Leader says that one. I'm in there.
You guys all rush into the building. It's not locked, but you do not hear anyone inside. Power is on, but it's very...
Flicker.
Yeah, it's almost like it's not running at full power, but you see like the lights are flickering
Like a
on and
backup
off.
generator almost.
Right, exactly. Some on in some sort of way, but it seems very, very weak. It's like it's very dim in here, but seems to be okay. What you notice when you walk in, you do see a small entry area that has a desk. It has a nameplate that for someone it's written in a different language. There's a front plate on the front of the desk as well, written in a different language. But you notice there is multiple cubicles listed behind. But in the back of the building is a staircase that goes up and down.
Can I try and figure out what business this was?
Sure, go ahead and roll a culture check.
Did they
So
live
how-
here?
Try
How
to
we
assist.
feeling?
Okay.
Like with the temperature.
It's warmer in here than it is
Protection's
outside.
doing our job.
Yeah. It's definitely either between the suits you guys are still comfortable at. Obviously all the suits are still functioning, but it's still cold. It's still not -40 cold, but it's still needing your environmental protection from the spacesuit or your black heart, depending, to withstand the temperature.
Travis, take a +2 because I assist you. Because it's
15?
just DC 10, right?
Yeah, DC 10.
Okay.
15. As you're sort of like searching through the papers, you can't read any of what the papers have to say. There's not a lot of paperwork, but there is some. But most of the computers are like just fried.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Thrawn, is that paper?
Board up windows.
it is Porter. It is Porter. It is paper. So Rix, I need you to figure out what they did here.
Okay.
Freedom 11, Domino, Otto, you're on defenses duty. I need this place to be. I don't want bugs to be able to get in here. Rix, as you're figuring out what's going on here, just relay them information on what might be useful, try and make their job a little bit easier. Like there might be we might need to raid storage closets and stuff. Everybody else, just start looking for things that are going to be useful for us to stay warm, to fight off bugs, to whatever. Just sort of figure out the layout of this place. Let's what type of building did we just get into? Is it multiple stories?
Yeah, so it's a 3-story building.
Up and
Um,
down.
Yeah, it has the back of it has a staircase that goes up to the second floor, and then a one that goes down into at least a basement access of some sort.
Okay, I take some of that back. Let's clear floor by floor, room by room, real quick. Make sure that we're alone, and then we'll go to that plan.
It might be easier to barricade
Lock
a
the door?
staircase.
Hey,
Good call.
Cat, I figured out what this place is, by the way. It's pretty
Oh,
obvious
thanks, Denver.
just looking at it. It's very obviously a corporate themed sexateria.
That's really good. Yeah. Let's make sure that if there's anything that you can think of in the many sexateria you've been to that could be useful in this situation, you just go ahead and call that out.
How do you spell that?
It's cafeteria, but spelled different.
Sex. It's
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you eat during? What is going on?
That would be
brother,
a half a
Korean.
sexateria.
Of course,
Yeah.
there's food involved.
So pretty much, I'm just gonna tell you right now. If you don't understand what a sexateria is by now in your life, I'll tell you when you're older, bud.
Well, I'm not seeing that anywhere in these papers, so
Well, it's gonna say that they're all accountants because that's the way they do it. That's how that goes.
Speaking of paper, let's try to gather up some of this stuff and we can use it to start a fire.
hold on.
Hell,
I gotta read
Clear,
it.
clear the building first. And I'm
Woo!
all for
Which
all
way do you
these
want to go,
plans.
up or down?
Domino, do we want to go up or down?
I think we should go up. It'll be easier to barricade the stairs leading up than it is to barricade stairs down
Great
to the
call.
basement.
Let's go up.
Should we find the power source first?
We should make sure we're alone first. These are all great ideas. I just want to make sure we're the only thing in here.
All right. Is the entire group heading to the second floor, or are we having anyone stay on first?
I'm probably reading. Probably too busy. I heard
I will
read
stay
stuff.
and help
So.
defend on first.
I
2 on first. Rest you go.
Yeah, well, wouldn't hurt to have someone keep a lookout.
Yeah, I definitely want to get up to the roof, being
I'm
as the
stand
sniper.
at the front door.
I'll stay at the front too.
Were the swarm flying at all, or are they just land? Bugs?
From what you could tell, it looks like most of them were just the bugs you have seen were just the 4-legged
Yeah.
beast creatures that you guys have fought. Those are the only sort of swarm that you've seen before.
Keep saying that before, there are flying bugs.
I mean,
You keep saying that word.
maybe.
they at least have spaceships, so
All right. So we have Ferrex reading, Zurot, and Freedom 11 staying on first. Zurot, in your brain, you hear a voice. Surround the town and bury it.
I'm sorry, Freedom 11. What was that?
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
What?
you not had telepathy? I thought that's what.
Not one me.
Wrong race there, Zurot.
Hey everyone, I just got a call. Something in my head said surround this town and destroy it.
I always forget, and every single time.
It gets me.
So are you tapping into their frequencies there, Zurot?
They tapped into mine. I'll let you know if I hear anything else. Over.
Zurot, would you like a glass of water?
You
Just to
have
let you
one?
know, it was
Sugar water.
It was in Sheeran, by the way. But just a heads up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to see if I can like tap into that frequency a little bit, or not go too far.
The rest of you, are you moving stealthily up to the second floor? And if you are, please roll a stealth check for me.
Can we just real quick go through what just around the table? What's everybody doing? I just want to make sure I know who's coming with us and who has.
Going.
I'm moving up the second floor. All I'm capable of anymore is DPS. Like, my only value to this whole thing has been destroyed. But
Bad
yeah,
Kali,
feels
what are
real
you doing?
bad.
I'll assist in clearing the upper floors.
I was gonna go up too.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because it's one of those things where it's like, let's clear, and you just do whatever you think is best. So we have freedom and okay, yeah, no, that works. That's perfect. Okay. I would like to also go upstairs in case we run into someone we need to not kill.
I got a 19 on my stealth check.
Okay, everyone, if you would like to roll stealth, please go ahead and roll stealth. First floor people, if you would like to be stealthy as well until you know the building's clear, please go ahead and roll stealth check.
25
Am I
on
finding any?
stealth?
8.
Nice.
3.
3, okay. 15.
29.
29.
21.
21. Okay.
I got a -1 to stealth.
Right, it's fine.
Armor's loud.
You guys head up to the second floor. The second floor is pretty rough. It is more cubicles, but most of the cubicles have been destroyed. And there is just viscera everywhere. Looks like multiple body parts sort of thrown around the room. But you do not see at all a full body. But there is just blood everywhere on the second floor. And the blood trail, there seems to be like a blood trail in the center of the room that leads up to the stairs that lead to the third floor.
Well, this is grotesque. But it looks like the blood leads upstairs, so maybe there's something up there.
In the back, I'm just following behind all you guys.
Yeah, clear this floor.
How tall was this building? Were we able to tell before we went inside?
It was 3 stories tall, so you guys are on 2 of 3, and there's a basement floor. You don't know how far down the basement goes, but you can at least tell there's 3 floors up.
Okay, so it's
Right. I want to
acceptable to clear the whole building.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to fully clear this floor, like
Yep.
completely.
You guys, it's a completely open floor plan that just has cubicles. You guys go into every single cubicle. There is a couple of storage closets that are open, that look like were clawed open, like they went through the door. Whatever went into this door went through the door, and you again don't see any sort of mess in there. But one's like a cleaning closet where it has most of like just different cleaning things. The other has like just a supply closet for the floor. But again, most of the computers are all the computers are fried. There's paper sort of thrown everywhere. But that's the entire second floor. Just seems like an office building. You guys go ahead and head to the third floor now. You guys head to the third floor. Again, a very familiar scene, except a lot worse. It looks like most of the people that went from the second floor heard about the crashing down below and went up, up, and up. It looks like just the amount of gore and everything that's surrounding just looks like the body count stopped here. There is a ladder that takes you up into the roof. You guys do see a set of bloody handprints and footprints that head up the ladder. And you guys can see there is like a hatch that was pushed open. There's a handprint just up on the hatch.
I can go take a peek. There's no point in all of us heading up if it's really nothing but like I can go take a peek.
I mean, I'm gonna follow you because I want to, look at the city. But if you do get bonked on the head, somebody should be with you up there.
Yeah, I
If
want to go as well because it's probably not a bug.
If I get bonked, just catch me.
Because I'm imagining Denver just like peeking up, not actually fully going up to the roof, just sort of like.
That's all I wanted to do was peek and see if nobody was up there. Like shit.
Well, once you peek, I'm gonna be like, all right, and move. Okay, I'm going up there.
Just toss me off a ladder. Fine, that's cool. Like fucking
fine.
pro wrestling, ass bullshit. I'm up here trying to grab the title, and you're like, and you just tossing me off the ladder like it's your one and only title shot. I'm on to you.
Denver, go ahead and roll a perception as you go ahead and climb up this ladder. As you climb up,
do I need to do like a stealth or anything with it?
no, we're going to continue the same stealth all the way.
Okay.
Can I reroll stealth though?
No.
Perception is a 19.
19. You sort of poke your head up, and you do see a one of the bug creatures up here on the roof. It's only one. And you can see it's like sticking its claws like into its mouth, as you see like an arm go into the creature's mouth, and you can see the body sort of shake a little bit and like convulse, as you begin to see what looks like small patches of fur begin to sort of grow on the back. And then as it begins to stand up and stretch, it has the same bug-like hide to it, but you can begin to see it grows a little bit of a snout. And it just sort of takes off and jumps off the side of the building, and you see it begin to grow wings and take off and fly.
So I'm gonna hop up out of onto the roof and just look down at Otto and grab and try to help him. Just go, it flies now, fucking kill it. And point at it, just shoot that shit now. Fucking flies.
You get up there, climb up. At this point, it's roughly about 60 feet out. If you want to go ahead and take a shot with your sniper.
You hit that shit in your sleep. Come on, bud.
No.
How about we try baiting it down here?
Or how about we keep our fucking heads down, because that's one of 10 million, and
But
this is not suppressed.
But it flies, brother. You not understanding
Cool.
me?
I'm just happy it's flying that fucking way.
Oh my god.
How about we bait it down here and we can try to take it out quietly?
Or
I
we
could
all
yell
just
at it.
agree that we aren't going to kill all of them. We are a small group of people that is not going to end this war or chase them off this planet. So how about we shoot only when we need to survive? We only are carrying so many bullets. How many batteries you got in your energy cells? They don't carry a lot.
I mean,
I don't need bullets.
That's a question that's between me and Jesus.
Who's Jesus?
Just saying, our battleground reloads aren't going to be too often when they just use teeth and claws. So don't think you're picking up their ammo.
I'm just gonna hold up the fucking cane sword.
You proud of that? You happy about what you got there?
I don't like it, but it's got 20 feet of cable, and it's sharp.
What do you need to... okay, fuck it.
I'm gonna
yeah,
take
sure.
the cable and extend that, and then pull it out of the sheath and just swing it. Hold it by the cable and just yeet.
Use it to hang dry your fedoras.
Yeah, there you go.
This is
That's
why I
a
didn't
more
want a cane
practical.
sword. This is why I used. This is why I used a survival knife until I traded it
Yes.
for backpacks.
Yes.
No.
hate cane
First floor crew, as this is going on, you can see people walk up to your building, and as you guys have locked the doors, are trying to bang on the doors. They can see you inside, but they are currently trying to enter in through the first floor.
Zurot will immediately just go open up the door. Come in.
Are we supposed to let people in?
Zurot in this chaos is gonna start a restaurant. Can I take
Alright,
your jacket?
people, if you want to shelter in here, board windows. And go.
There is strength in numbers. We will need
Right.
everyone's help. Until
just-
we can't fit anymore, I'm not sure what it looks like upstairs.
I'm just
Um,
reading. I'm trying to ignore
As
people.
you open the door, it's almost like a flood of people coming off the street and filing in as they've now found a building that is unlocked or they gain access to.
I'm gonna
Plan.
just look past them and just keep an eye out for those little bug dudes
Um,
at the ready with my pistol.
The basement may or may not be safe. Start filing down that way.
they instantly begin filing into the basement.
Yes.
Good cannon fodder there.
You, I think
Are you
that's
sure
the
you're
most
good?
evil
Are you
thing-
sure you're
that's-
good?
That is the most evil thing you've ever done.
It's a solid evil action there.
What is your alignment? Josh, switch it up.
Maybe chaotic.
Chaotic.
Is usually what I go for.
Um, the downstairs, the people on the third floor, you begin to hear a muffled sound a couple floors down.
Upstairs.
Eventually, they stop trickling in. You guys go ahead and lock the door. There
I'm gonna rate
is a lot of people that have just entered your building.
Hello? What are you
Did you
guys
lock
good
the
down
door
there? What
to
the
the
fuck is that noise?
Zurot just let in an entire stadium worth of people.
Oh,
We have a
check with
scouting
the
party
captain
for
on
the
that.
basement.
Captain, did they check with you on that?
Check with me on what?
They let in an army of people down the first floor. Did they check with you on that?
We got an army? That's great. I'm gonna head down there in just
Alright,
a second
cool.
to check out the new troops.
Am I even reading anything on these papers?
Yeah, go ahead
Is
and
this
roll a
even
percent.
important?
I'm assuming you activate the spell to understand all languages.
Comprehend language or whatever.
Always.
Okay.
I don't
Always.
want to even try to have to
To
struggle
deal-
to read anything. 18.
18. As you go ahead and look through, the spell sort of rearranges into a language you can understand. They are the front for a mining company. Goes ahead and either selling the ore off planet, or some of them are invoices for the droids that go ahead and go to the mining town that you guys were at. More or less, this is where the business was. That's where the business was happening.
Okay, so there's not like a mine in the basement.
No,
that
there's
we
not a
just
mine in the
sent
basement.
a bunch of people
No.
into. Okay, good.
No, no, it just seems to just be like a corporate office for a mining operation that you guys saw earlier.
So
one-
nothing really important.
No,
Oh,
no,
go
no.
ahead.
One thing that does catch your eye is the material that they were mining. The reason why they use robots for it is because it's extremely what's the word I'm looking for?
Radiated.
Radiation. Yeah, thank you. It's extremely radioactive. Like being in vicinity of the town for extended periods of time has caused multiple deaths. It's just like warning, like every single page when it has a shipping, it's like, hey, when you're putting this in, make sure you're putting the warning on. It's extremely, extremely radioactive.
Okay. I crumple them up and I start throwing them in a pile. Fire!
You get in a pile as a group of people are beginning to search around, and they sort of like the pile sort of just disperses everywhere as people are just running through without really paying attention, and begin to like hold up in different corners as groups of people are beginning to section themselves off in sort of like small huddles on the first floor. They begin to go ahead and head to the second floor, as a good portion of them did go into the basement.
They're fine.
Captain, we got an issue.
The issue
Lord
that
of
we
the
have
Flies
too
feeling
many
here.
soldiers to fight in this war.
Everyone hears a loud poof, depending on how far up in the building you are, it is more muffled. If you're on the first floor, you feel the ground below you shake a little bit from.
I told you, we got an issue.
I'll spell behind.
So why we don't make friends?
They just explode.
I'll check it out. You guys see if they can start boarding up the windows here.
Do
So
we even have boards?
What about the flying bug?
I want this room to
We
become
can use
one
the
big cubicle.
cubicles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Use the cubicles to board the windows.
Um, Zurot, you begin to make your way to the staircase, heading down as Thrawn, you're coming down to the first floor, and you see roughly about 50 people on the first floor, alone, just looking around.
People, wolf people, what? Or the mixed races?
Mostly they
Or-
are the wolf individuals that you guys saw that were everywhere. There is a couple of individuals that look almost like Sheeran, except they have they're shorter,
Kill 'em.
more stocky, but they have a set of wings on their back.
So they ate people. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the basement and see what just happened.
Zurot, as you're the first one down there, it's not a very pretty scene. You walk down and you just sort of see a lot of injured people, as well as a lot of body parts. As you walk downstairs, and there is a large vault that is now sort of blackened by a charge.
Well, what did you do?
And it's just now people screaming, like, severe burns. And there's roughly 18 people screaming right now. You know, about 40 people went down here.
I'll walk into like the center of ground zero, and
Yep.
I'll use another stamina point, and I'll heal everybody within 30 feet of me some hit points.
like a resolve point.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
I was like, dang,
I was like, you could just
This is
spend
one
stamina.
stamina point?
you rip part of his soul out just to heal other people.
I gotta sweat a little bit, and you guys will feel better.
Hope all the screaming and explosions doesn't attract unwanted attention.
Would you stop?
Nothing could ever go
The
wrong.
smell of blood roasting flesh in the basement.
20 hit points to everybody.
Okay.
within 30
Everyone, you begin to see all the blast wounds begin to heal over. Obviously, the people that didn't survive the blast, well, they're still there.
It's not a mass res.
No. But you do see that the vaults is still in one piece. But people are still like trying to like look around and see exactly what happened, as if they're not exactly sure what just took place.
Listen, if we're going to survive, we can't be stupid. Everyone stick together, move as one, and listen to our captain, wherever he may be.
Shortly
I
after
enter.
Thrawn descends to the basement,
The
you
fuck
see
happened here?
it just guts and gore blast area, and
But
Zurot
nobody
standing
seems injured.
Zurot standing in the
Crazy.
middle of this gore-covered area. You also got some healing if you were missing any. You felt the healing blast from Zurot, but other than that, you are.
Hey, Zurot. Who are
Captain.
all these people?
They are our friends.
Great.
Well,
I'm
I
glad
don't
we
know
covered
them.
that.
They
Do you
needed
know what
in.
happened here?
Looks like somebody was trying to get into the vault, and there was an explosion.
Who tried to get into the vault?
I'll just point over towards the pile of just goo in the middle.
Yeah, and I'll address the question at them. Which one of you?
You sort of see, like, I mean, they are definitely suffering from shock right now, but they sort of look around. They begin to speak in a language you don't understand.
Great. Let's get them upstairs. And just say that the vault is off limits. Just don't come down here.
The rest of the group can begin to descend if you would like to, back to the first floor.
Did we deal with the evolving bug at all?
No, it
No, it
was
flew
you
off.
just,
Left it
just
there?
flew off.
Oh, it flew off. Okay.
Yeah, it just flew off.
So maybe we should barricade this ladder.
I tried to get Otto to shoot that shit, but he was like, "No, it's not suppressed, and ammo is precious. Like he doesn't know how to fucking fight with a blade."
Did that ladder have like a access door?
Yeah, it has
Make sure that's
it
shut.
has an access door, and it has a actual like manual lock on it.
Perfect. So ensure that was shut before we left.
You guys begin to head back downstairs. The rest of the party that are in the basement begin to head up. You now have 72 people on the first floor of the building.
Who don't speak a lick of whatever I speak.
Correct.
I don't know how
No,
they
they
knew to go to the basement. So
They didn't really seem to take orders from Zurot when they said go to the basement. They just sort of ran down, either up or down.
you heard it here first, Zurot. You are absolved.
It must have been very
This is
awkward
no
for
longer
them to
your
like
fight.
not hear me in their minds. So a bug person just walks down, looks around, heals, and just walks back up without saying anything.
Do they, by chance, speak Infernal, Kasatha, Draconic, or Goblin?
No,
Are you sure?
I am positive that they do not speak any of those
If we
races.
do want to play this game, Sheeran, Versight, Raxalent, Abyssal, Celestial, Infernal, Castravalian, Elven, or Aslanti.
No.
Y'all are some smart people. Do they speak? Let's see, my strength is a +3. So I get languages for that.
Intimidation, the one true spoken language.
I'm pretty sure they don't speak Acatonian or Draconic, but
They
what
don't.
about Elven?
They
How about
do not
Elven?
speak
Just
Elven.
randomly.
No.
Can I roll a life science check to identify these creatures? Do we know what creatures they are? It's
Yeah.
the Vlaka still?
Yes, it is correct.
Oh, okay, don't worry about them. Domino just gets angry. He's like, "Where's Thrawn?"
I'm right here.
Ron's not here at the moment. Please talk to my second.
Stomp down the stairs.
You do notice that there is now only 3 of these stout Sheeran-looking individuals. Most of them seem to have been killed in the blast, but there is roughly
Could've known
only 3.
They were given 0 direction when they came in here. I don't understand why they had to die.
And on that note, that's where we'll go ahead and take our break. We will see you guys in a little bit, as now the crew has 72 new faces. It's the worst that could happen.
Wait, is that after the blast? We still have 72?
Yeah, that was after the
Dang.
blast. I rolled, and there was 92 individuals that made it inside before the door seemed to be no longer needed to be opened.
I call Big Spoon.
And that's where we'll go and take our break. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Cuddle party!
I want to be the
Hi, hello, we're back. We're here. And a lot has happened.
Unclear. Get used to it.
Whoa.
Proud of you.
You said we're here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Every
the only one
time.
that can say it.
Every time
That-
Josh
they-
says
they're
that,
the one that can
I
say
always
it.
want to finish it off.
Love you, JJ. You were
He was-
this close, buddy.
It was so close.
You were right there.
It's like
You
rain.
chosen one. You were supposed to remember pronouns, not forget them.
You're supposed to bring balance to the pronouns.
Did anyone not remember why I'm eating
Leave
a lot
them
of
in
food right now?
darkness.
Anyway, back
I'm
to
already
the
not the smartest.
back to the recap.
I love you,
Um,
JJ.
Last time,
The group took care of some bugs, and they found some shelter. They then began to research what kind of building they were staying in, and the group split up to make sure that they were the only ones left in the building, while Zurot had other plans to not be the only one left in the building and let in a large group of individuals. The individuals mostly stayed up on the first floor, but Zurot was telling people, go to the basement. It hasn't been checked yet, but make your way there. Telepathically and not speaking a language they still doesn't really work. So they went to the basement. A few moments later, an explosion was heard. The group that went upstairs found a horrible, grotesque mess on the second and third floor, and they got to the roof where they saw the swarm finish a meal and begin to sprout fur and wings and take flight. After some conversation that was had about not shooting and shooting, the swarm entity took off and flew away, and the group began to figure out what was going on with the explosion that went downstairs. Zurot went down first to check and found a bloody mess and what looks like a blast area from a explosive charge and a large vault. They went into the middle, casted heal on that area, and Thrawn went down, ushered everyone upstairs because, again, no one speaks this language. And now you guys are all on the first floor with 72 individuals, 3 of which are bug-like in nature.
Can I roll a life science on those
Yes, you can.
bug insects?
Well, I can understand them. I just can't speak or write their language. So
Right.
I got 19 on life science.
19.
Identify.
You don't know the exact race, but they do seem similar to Sheeran if they were short and stocky. All 3 of them are roughly around 4 feet tall, a little bit wider. So think of like a dwarf and a Sheeran put together with wings.
I got a 24 of that.
Same sort of thing.
Okay.
right on. I want to start blocking the windows and stuff on the first floor.
It's not a.
Yeah, I'm still marching towards Thrawn.
Hashtag
what?
blocked.
Otto could really use karma right now because this many people in this small area, his anxiety is through the roof.
Well,
I got
it's
just the thing to fix you up.
We
bud.
should turn the 3rd floor into the dormitory.
Well, you weren't there. It's pretty gross.
I got a spell for that.
2nd floor?
I got a spell
Less
for that.
gross, still gross.
I got a
All
spell for
right,
that
let's
too.
begin the cleanup crew on 2nd floor.
Hold on,
I
heard
can't do
spell.
both though.
No. What can you do?
I can clean up anything.
Oh,
I
Like,
can-
like a normal person, or are you using magic?
What do you think?
I don't know. I legit don't.
it's probably magic there, big guy. as Denver has lit their last space weed joint, and it's just like, I'm gonna have a good time before I get out of here, and I'll offer it over to Otto. Just like, there you go, bud.
That smell, whatever was in the starship, has followed us here.
That dang skunk is at it again.
I'm just gonna hotbox the helmet.
Just why does it smell like the bridge in here?
Environmental protections works both ways, right?
Right, exactly.
I imagine Domino legit not knowing. Like, why does the bridge always smell more different?
Smell more different.
Yep.
This smells more different.
Anyway, Domino, you head over to Thrawn as Thrawn is looking around, trying to take in the multitude of people that are now here.
Help you,
We're-
Domino.
We're in the basement now, right?
No, they went back
Oh.
upstairs to the first floor.
Thrawn, I don't want to doubt your leading techniques, but why are there so many people here?
Domino, I was with you when all these people showed up. I am clueless as to why all of these people are here. And I can't ask them why they're
Oh,
here.
yeah.
And it is quite frustrating. But for once, you and I are on the same page. This sucks.
It seemed like they were in trouble and needed help, so I let them in. I figured.
And we're sure as hell not kicking them out, Zurot. You made a judgment call, and I appreciate it. And I'm really proud of you for not sending them to their death. If they could understand you, I'm sure you were saying, don't go down there, it's dangerous, it hasn't been cleared out yet. So I just want
Well.
to say that I'm proud that you...
I cannot talk to them. I've found that out. So they know I'm friendly and I heal them. So we got that going for us.
I want to
they-
look around and take in this whole situation. I know Freedom 11 started boarding things up, and Rix went to clean up the upstairs. I want to perceive if any of these people are helping. Are they catching on to what we're trying to accomplish here?
Well, I'd probably stay down and translate, and then go clean.
Has anyone asked if they speak common?
Kind of.
I have common, and they couldn't understand me.
They just didn't say anything.
Very true, also.
You can reply to this message.
Let me try to bully one real quick.
Right.
I'm gonna grab the nearest Flacco.
Uh-huh.
I'm say, I'm gonna shake him. Speak common to me.
Yep. Domino.
Their eyes
what?
go real wide. They're like, what?
We've been through this
To be
twice
very
before
clear,
now.
as Domino is doing that, I'm perceiving. So let's see. I also want to know what they make Domino just like.
I wasn't able to roll, so I suspect they don't know this language.
Is anybody saying, like, whispering anything about us now? Like, signing anything, writing anything down?
Sure. Thrawn, what'd you roll for your perception?
12.
12.
About tree fitting.
They all look over and give very wide eye. But you did notice that they are sort of migrating into groups and sort of like minding to their own. Except for the group that is currently watching one of theirs be shooken by this large Vesk as they all begin to draw weapons and aim it at Domino.
See, they don't respect our authority.
No, it doesn't seem like they do.
I
Very
would like
perceptive,
to.
Domino. Great.
I would like to like kind of slide by and just be like, "Hey, bud, take it easy there," and offer him the J. Because nothing says a good time like a stoned out Vesk.
I've seen this in the Vescaria. This is the Vesk number 9.
It's a great nose you got there, pal. Like, how about you take a bit?
I'll take
Uh,
it.
Jazz cabbage, brother. Hell yeah.
In a language none of you understand besides Ferrix, it says drop him or we will shoot you.
They're saying that they will shoot you if you do not drop him.
Domino,
Well, shoot
I
if I
respect the
don't
hell
drop
out
him?
of you for being able to smoke that J while still holding this person.
I
But
would
we
like to
need you
imagine I
release
just held
them.
it up for him.
Yeah, probably.
I'm actually just holding him up by my tail.
Yeah.
What you're doing here is called escalating the situation. Remember, we talked about de-escalation. We don't want to just escalate everything. So why don't you just put them down? We have Ricks here. We don't speak their language, but they speak ours. It's kind of where we're at right now.
I was just wondering if they spoke
No.
our language. It wasn't a threat.
Exactly. I know that's what they just don't know that. They can't hear you. I knew it.
Is there any
Everyone here-
Is there any infospheres available?
No, there is no infosphere available.
Even like the wider one?
Yeah, it looks like your comlink is unable to reach any sort of.
All right,
Infosphere.
cool.
Oh, cube?
What about the detailed rhombus?
Close.
All right.
Anyway, so you
Ricks,
put him down, I'm assuming?
Yeah. I drop him.
He sort of lands on his feet, looks at you, spits at your feet, and then walks past.
oh motherfuckers!
I just
Find your own
snarl at 'em.
goddamn building.
Wait. That could be a sign of like, sorry.
All right.
We don't know.
When he
Culture
spits,
check.
Could also
when he
just be from New
spits-
York.
when he spits, I'm just gonna hang the J up. I'm just going, hey brother, all right.
They just
Do they
look-
speak this language?
Oh yes.
They just
Ah!
look at you guys like, what? And they just like walk into like the rest of their group, and then as the rest of the group begins to like arm their or like holster their weapons and like go off into a corner.
We know you're not going to roll 90 initiatives.
I just roll one and have them all go at the same time.
Oh god.
Okay.
I don't know
It's
what
very
you...
easy to accomplish and roll 20 /R72 D20s.
Exactly. It's super easy, actually.
See who hits Denver.
I'm too quick.
Denver, you get a minus.
Anybody-
Anyone who's smoked gets -3 to initiative. It's great.
I was gonna say anybody who tries to fight me, I'm just gonna offer him stuff. Just like,
Until it's gone.
yeah. In which case, you snooze, you don't smoke.
What would you guys like
Ricks.
to do?
I need you to find a way to communicate with these people. I need to send them an email if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would be able to do that if the infosphere was available, but it's not.
I understand we're limited in resources. I need you to figure this out because I got an armed group of people back here, and at least I know what their intentions are and what they're capable of. And then I got just motherfuckers. You know what I mean? That I got to deal with.
All right.
Has anybody thought to see if Kali can speak their language? I mean, she is a spy after all, so
Actually, how's Kali feeling with all these dog people around?
Oh,
A
she's
little
fine. She can hold
skittish,
her own.
maybe?
She can hold
Racist.
her own. No, I probably cannot speak their language.
Okay. How do you want to do this, Jibbers? Do you want me to roll life science or culture?
Life culture.
Life culture science.
Exactly. Go ahead and
It's a de-
roll.
It's a degree at your local university.
Life
make an anthropology
science.
check for me.
Okay, let me do it.
Let me help you with that life science.
I am an
You are
archaeologist.
currently
so-
busy boarding up the building.
Oh, that's right. I can't assist you with shit.
I
I
can-
got my own
I-
shit to do.
I can help.
Are there people
No one
helping
is-
Freedom 11?
No one is. They're sort of minding their own business and like trying to.
Well,
discuss.
they're about to mind their own business now, and they're fucking freezing cold. If they don't get off their asses and help, and I need to tell them that.
Yeah,
So
car
Rick's
alarm.
done.
I
That's how angry I am.
He
I
saw
get
a
the
star.
assist.
Yeah, you get the assist.
I think we might lose this battle.
What is
I
it?
think they own
Culture?
this place.
No,
now.
life science.
Oh, life
We
science.
no longer own. We are residing in their territory.
Literally, they just peed on me.
You said I got. You said I got the assist.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
the assist.
31.
31. Well, the spell does not allow you to speak or write it, correct?
Right. I'm trying to like reverse engineer it essentially, using my knowledge of various languages and.
Can I give you an idea? There
Sure.
are papers around with words on them. I would
Ye-
love for you to create like a hey, what does this word mean? So anything you can do so we can bare minimum talk to these
A
people.
magazine letter. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Just-
with the 31, you sort of look at the different documents and like translate what each sort of like letter for letter translation, or if there's like phrases that mean a word, you go ahead and translate it.
You know the fridge
While-
magnets that are just words you rearrange? Like, I'm cool with that.
While the spell lasts, I will say you are able to go ahead after spending some time with this and learning it. It would take you probably about, I would say, about 15 minutes
Oh, okay.
to go ahead and sort of piece together the information. So you still have, like, I think 15 minutes left of your spell. But
I'm gonna take a big old hit. She's like, "Hey, I think you might have conjugated wrong on that one."
No, it's a dangling participle. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, my bad, bud. And then I'm gonna offer you the check.
Denver.
Make a fort save for me.
Hell yeah.
You're addicted.
Exactly. We have addiction rules from Shadowrun to work here.
It's
No.
another 19.
19?
Addiction is a condition.
It is. I know it is. You go ahead and take a -2 to all actions.
All right.
Great,
But-
Denver. I have a job for you.
Cool. What up?
There are 72 people in here. A group of them we know are armed and dangerous. I need you to make friends using any sort of universal language you can while Rix is figuring out how we talk to these people.
Sorry to butt in, but there's only one universal language I know, and that's love, brother.
That's
Yeah.
not what I expected to come out of your mouth.
Well,
I need to go lay down.
Captain, would you mind if I showed Otto the vault?
That sounds like a great idea, Zurot.
There's a vault?
Yeah, remember there are mines. Remember there are mines. Remember there are mines. Okay.
Also,
Mine
possible
vault.
minds. Maybe Kali or Freedom 11 should join us as well.
Outstanding.
I'll just start
Oh, no.
leading everyone down towards
Freedom
the
11
basement.
seems busy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give her
All right.
some help.
So the three of you head downstairs. Ferrix, you're in the process of go ahead and trying to transcribe it all. Let's see here.
I'm serious when I need Denver to accomplish this. I'm
Denver-
not lying.
Translate.
When I want
Performance
high Denver to go around to all these people and try to make friends with them because I want to sense motive on them while they're there
Oh, diplomacy.
so that I can try to ascertain who's hostile and who's not.
All right, Denver. How are you going to go around to 72 individuals who do not speak your language?
I'm gonna walk up with just this little tiny roachy end of this J and just hold it up and go,
Perfect.
like, do you have more?
Make friends by bumming their weed.
Also,
I made
Actually-
a decent amount of friends in my life.
I'm also still wearing my like sponsor jacket.
Underneath your spacesuit, correct?
Well, because I'm wearing just like my normal armor because I was just using that.
I did.
Like,
Everyone
environmental
had
protection?
everyone has a spacesuit that was on the ship that also has the environmental protection. I thought everyone got into one of those. Did you want to take that off and then just
Right.
have
Yeah,
your armor?
since we're in a building and it's like cutting that, I'll take that off and just hang out my armor and just kind of try to
Okay.
save
Do you turn
here and
the
there.
Do you turn the environmental protection on?
On my armor, yes.
'Kay. You
Because
go
it's
ahead,
still all full.
hop inside, turn on your environmental protection.
And then I'm wearing my sponsor jacket that's very clearly like a bunch of like, at least in the packed worlds, like decent sponsors.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, in the packed world.
So, yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
going up to like weed, pod racing, anything.
puppy chow.
Right? Like, hey y'all like racing? I'm a driver out of work and I kind of need a job right now. I understand that we're getting swarmed by the swarm, but
Have you tried offering the swarm a joint?
one gets stoned, they all get stoned.
Why are we fighting?
What if they're allergic to it?
Oh,
Even
it's like water and signs.
Or the
Jazz
air
music.
in War of the
Travis,
Worlds?
what's your sense motive bonus?
Opera for Mars Attacks.
Okay. My sense motive bonus
Yep.
is. It's 8, but I'm going to double check.
'Kay.
Yeah, it's 8.
As Denver's walking around the room,
I'm also hoping to be able to use an Intuit relationships feat,
okay,
hoping that we've been here for more than 1 minute.
you have.
It says after 1 minute or more of interacting or observing 2 or more creatures, you can attempt a sense motive check to intuit the relationship between those creatures. If you don't understand their language they are speaking, you take a -5 penalty to the check.
Mhm.
The DC is equal to 10 plus the highest bluff skill among the creatures, or 15 plus 1.5 their CR. Whichever is higher. If you succeed on this check by 5 or more, for the next hour you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to bluff, diplomacy, and intimidate checks. So I want to know, like, why are they all cordoning off in their own groups? And then I also want to be able to hopefully talk them into helping.
Yep. So you notice as Denver's sort of going off, the 3 Sheeran-like individuals are off on their own. And after that, it's roughly about groups of 10 that are separated throughout the area. You notice, now that you have like a second to look at their actual, like looking around at the groupings, each one of them, like each group of 10 more or less, is different from the other groups of 10, but they are similar enough in their own way. Almost if like they are either a family or something that binds those group of 10 individuals together throughout throughout the whole first floor. They are talking amongst themselves very hushed, looking over at their other groups and continue to have their own conversation. As Denver walks over, you do notice that they instantly clam up, acknowledge Denver walking over, and it's just sort of like give him a thumbs up, and then just go back to sort of ignoring Denver.
Every group.
Yeah, every group except for the Sheeran. They're the not the Sheeran, but the Sheeran-like individuals don't even acknowledge Denver.
Okay, so there's groups of dog folks around here.
Yes.
There's 72 people, so presumably there's about 7 different groups, right?
Yeah.
And they have cordoned off in their own, and there are visible similarities, as in they all like
all the
same-
fur will be like the same color, or they'll all have a marking on their snout that will be all very similar. Something about them physically looks familiar in some way or another.
Rix, you need to find the word for family real quick, and we need to ask, are these all different families? This is...
You're muted, by the way.
On Discord.
On Discord. There we go.
I find some piece of paper that's talking about like family benefits.
Exactly.
Cut out that word.
Head out to the
And
HR department. Nice.
Yep. As soon as you get done, you're able to go ahead and get a full working, more or less, dictionary or a way to break the code, while you have both in front of you. So you're able to go ahead and ask them, at least write down whether these are like families or stuff like that.
Just like move it around.
If you want to go ahead and make that check, by the way, for that feat, Thrawn.
15.
15. Most of them are pretty easy to read. There's one group that's like the fur is like a grayish blue that has like large patches of black in it. Everyone seems to be looking at that group of individuals, but that group of individuals isn't looking at other groups.
They don't happen to be the one that pulled guns on us, do they?
It actually do happen to be the ones that pulled guns on you.
Okay, so there's a hierarchy. Have I noticed? I'll actually ask the group. Have anyone here? Have you all noticed weapons on anybody but that group of folks?
Can I roll
As-
perception?
Yep.
Yeah, as I was walking between the groups, did I
You can
notice
roll a
anything?
perception.
Actively talking to.
I know, but it doesn't mean you're looking for weapons. You're looking them in the face.
Got a 15.
15. Yeah,
11.
I mean, they're not like both of you can actively tell that each one of them has a pistol or a knife or something on them. Nothing large or like dangerous. Like, I mean, guns are dangerous, but like nothing like a cannon or a long arm or something like that they have on. They have ways of self-defense, but nothing to the extreme. But almost every single person in there is carrying, except for the 3 bug individuals. None of them had any sort of weaponry visible.
Didn't they claim to try that they were gonna shoot?
Not the bugs didn't.
Oh, okay.
Do they? Y'all speak common? I'll walk over to those 3. Just really hopeful. Like, can I talk to anybody here?
You hear a voice in your head.
I'm okay with this as long as it's in common.
Yes. They don't break eye contact. You can see all 3 of them are having a conversation, not looking at you, but they're all having a conversation within their own group. But
Can I
someone
ask you
said
some
yes.
questions?
Sure.
Great. How long have you been on planet?
How long have you? Where are you from? Packed
A
Worlds?
long way from here. Yeah, Packed Worlds.
I think it's roughly 840 years. Packed Worlds.
Okay, so you effectively live here.
Yes.
We sort of brought this group of people together. We sort of came in here first and have some concerns, and we cannot talk to anyone here. Can you communicate with these folks? I'd assume you can since you live here.
Can we? Sure. Will we? No.
Can I ask why not?
Because these individuals think they're better than us. And we
I get
would
that.
like to see them demise.
Okay, what's your overall plan here in this, invasion?
Survive. You still are looking around. You can't tell who is talking to you.
So your plan is to survive, but let this race of people, of being, perish.
At least a certain family.
Okay, I mean, since this is now, am I talking in my head as well?
Yeah, I'm assuming so, unless you're actually
thought so.
talking out loud.
I always have to be reminded that the mechanic works that way in the
Yep.
game. Okay. Can you describe which family in particular? Because my understanding of this room is that these people have cordoned off into different family structures.
That is correct. Each one of them owns a different territory on this planet. But one family owns the rest of them. And I think a individual as perceptive as yourself can understand which family that is.
Great. In your opinion, are these families going to come together to fight the swarm, or is this whole situation doomed?
That depends on the lead family. They are They like to.
Yeah, I'm
They're
asking
all
you to
bark
evaluate
and no bite. They
a no bite. That's okay.
they like to talk a big game, but if the order falls, then they will follow suit.
My next question: would you like to form an alliance with us?
Is he
Because
sworn?
we are Zurot.
I don't know who that is.
I mean, I'll point.
Zurot's actually in the basement at this point.
I'll point down. If they're concerned about him being swarmed, I assume they know where he went.
Yes. That is the one.
No, he is not.
We will talk like this. We will not make contact. It is important that we hold neutrality here, as we are not always welcomed, especially now.
Yeah, sort of feel the same way. I'm Thrawn, by the way. If you need anything, my brain is always open. I have an open brain policy. It looks like everybody in this. It looks like everybody in this room isn't going to help with anything. Is there anything you can help us with, or are you just going to maintain neutrality?
Let me speak with my brothers first. See what we
Yeah.
can do.
You get back to me at your earliest convenience.
And then out of the three individuals, one of them, which has like the darker brown, almost black carapace, nods down, but continues a conversation.
Outstanding. I am going to. All right, my goal for the next little bit is going to be informing each of my crew about this conversation that I just had, but without giving it away that I'm conveying important information. So like, I don't want to like gather everybody up and be like,
Right.
hey, that group of people, they
Right.
suck. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to just be like, yeah. I just walk over and like, yeah. I just had a conversation, and like not point, but like just had a conversation with the folks over there. Sounds like we are in a whole political mess that we don't understand. And the bug-esque folks over there, you know, just like this group of people that I talked to, they seem to be on board with just surviving. But from what I understand about the hierarchy on this planet, we ain't winning this war.
All of you guys at some point or another get that conversation with Thrawn. The three of you that are in the basement, you guys go up to this extremely large vault. The basement floor to the first floor as the ceiling is roughly about 15 feet tall. The door is almost the entire size of floor to ceiling. It only takes up probably about 10 feet of the wall in front of you. There's roughly about 5 feet on either side of the door, but it is an extremely large door. You do notice there is about eye level for the three of you a touchpad, or what's left of it, as there is a hole from what looks like an explosive.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing down here, so that's on you.
I could probably get the door. But you guys said there were mines down here. Is that something you could perhaps?
Zurot still standing at the doorway. We assume so. There was an explosion, so I feared there may have been traps. Is that not the case?
Yeah.
You guys want
I
to
roll?
roll?
Sure. Yeah.
roll just like a um,
Perception?
either a perception or a straight intelligence. You guys get to choose and just tell me what you roll.
22.
And do you roll intelligence or perception?
Perception.
Did anyone else want to roll?
I rolled intelligence and I got a 17.
Zurot, did you want to roll either one?
No, like I said, I was just standing across the
Okay.
room.
The other two, both of you, with your 22 on perception, you look around. You don't see any sort of like wires or anything that would lead to to believe that there's a trap in play or anything. Kali, with your expertise, looking at it, it looks like someone tried to blow open the touchpad, thinking that would unlock the safe. It looks like someone was trying to break into the vaults, and they were like, "Oh, if I just destroy the data pad, obviously this will open up." It did not have that effect. It just destroyed the data pad to get inside. That's what you guys sort of realized with those two rolls.
Well, someone was fucking stupid and tried to blow open on the data pad. So that probably killed them and 20 other people with them. So don't do that.
Idiots.
But what you're telling me is if I fuck this up, I'm gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up again.
I mean, just don't put dynamite or something on it, and you'll probably be fine.
Cool. All right. Gonna full on Matrix jacking in.
And are we the only ones down here? Right?
Yes, you guys are the only three down here.
Okay, yeah.
You go ahead and hook up your computer to the Vault data pad. The first thing you get is warning, warning, warning.
What's the warning code?
0782.
And my Rolodex brain. What did that code mean again?
Damage to hardware.
That could be important. You need that.
Off the
I will try to tell it to open.
Okay, go ahead and roll a computer's check.
Just do it like a computer.
It's one of those
21.
Sherlock operating systems.
Exactly.
What?
Spending some time. You guys hear a loud doo, 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 as you guys begin to see the middle dial open. And the door unlocks. You guys begin to see a green light emit from inside of the vault.
I back away quickly. Because I vaguely remember hearing Ferric say some radiation bullshit.
Did he?
I heard him mumbling over there.
As you back away, you guys open up the vault, and there is a refined, almost orange metal in bars, just sort of like scattered throughout the entire vault.
We found the iridium, badasses. Can I get like an air scan?
Yeah, immediately, your suits begin to throw up warnings for radiation.
Got it. So those are like pure uranium bars.
More or less, they are absolutely that, and you guys are just letting that radiation soak out into the basement.
Okay. As I guess I realize that, I'll just start trying to slam my computer like close, 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 close.
Go ahead and roll another computer's check for me.
Press the button. That one is the opposite of the first one. 12.
Says unable to function.
Oh no.
It's a trap.
Hardware
We should
destroyed.
probably run. Yeah, we should probably run.
Can we just like slam the door shut?
I'm just gonna keep a Geiger counter up on my computer.
Are
It's
my
those-
environmental protections going off upstairs?
not at this point, no, not currently. But I do. You guys do begin to see your Geiger counters on the suits begin to go like as you guys see the radiation levels continue to steadily rise, higher and higher.
Is once I get upstairs, how's the scanning?
I mean, it begins to like decrease as you guys are no longer within ground zero of this radiation. I mean, there's still some radiation at this point as you guys all begin to head upstairs. Everyone's environmental protections begin to bing, 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 as radiation begins to take place.
So crazy
So-
thing.
I would suggest let's go to the next building.
Yeah, hey guys, I think just to be nice, I think we should give this building to the people. Like maybe we should go somewhere else.
Is anyone else here having the?
You look around, and weirdly enough, most of them are like normally dressed. Like they're not typically affected by the cold in any way and don't need environmental protection from the weather. So currently, you are the only individuals, besides the bug people, who instantly look up around and look straight at you, Thrawn, as the rest of your group begins to like come up. And,
I look at them like, the fuck just happened down there?
They immediately begin to head towards the door.
Hey, Captain, I'm getting some weird readings on my environment.
Yeah, I have some
radiation.
questions. Hey, Zurot,
Captain.
the fuck?
It seemed like it was a bank vault down there, some type of metal bars.
You estimate
I
their
don't-
value for me real quick?
Wait. Metal bars in a vault.
Glowing
on.
metal bars.
Hold
Correct,
on, and I
yes.
go through my cut up
Glowing
papers,
Uh-huh.
and I start to like look for the words again. Radiation, yeah, radiating material, dangerous. Oh yeah, mining. Yeah, this place. Remember that mining place with the robots?
Yeah,
Yes.
Rix, what specifically were they mining, and how much is it worth in credits?
It's very dangerous, highly irradiated.
Not what I asked.
I cut up the papers that said how much it's worth.
Can we
Son
tell
of a
from
bitch.
the
That's all right.
Geiger counters if it's low level, medium level?
Currently, it's low, but it's beginning to steadily climb to medium.
Also, I don't believe the door will shut anymore, but that's not a question, really.
You guys do see as you guys are having this conversation, the bug people open the door and leave.
I think we should follow.
Yep. Let's rodeo. This has been great. This has been fun here in this safe space. Let's
This is
venture
getting
out
warm.
with the
Lasted
bug
for
people.
all of 1 hour.
I'm gonna leave them a note that says, "Radiation incoming. Soon danger. Leave
Chernobyl.
stuff."
You begin to hear like a lot of people sort of like as you still have it going currently, people's like complaining about stomach aches.
Do we
Yep.
do we
Uh-huh.
have do our comm radio units work? Are they have we
between
determined?
each other? Yes, they make it seems like have shortwave access, but Nuna have
Otto,
wireless.
can I just have a quick conversation with you as everybody else is following the bug folks and can radio us in just a second? Can you
Happy to.
create a lead box in which we can go down there and take these valuables uh, and not be irradiated? Is that something we can do with what you have here?
I mean, if you could find some lead, solid, like legit solid, not like bits of lead, solid pieces of lead, I could shape them into a box of some
Yeah.
sort.
Well,
Sure.
you know what? What are after Rix tells them that there's there's radiation. Are they leaving?
Wait, Rix, did you just write it down and just sort of place it, or were you like going up to the individual groups and letting people know that
I mean,
this
I have
place
it on
is
like a
current-
thing, and I'm just like, Vanna Whiting it around.
Okay.
Like it's a.
They, as soon as you show it to the first group of individuals, all of the, like as you begin to show it to different groups, they quickly begin to look towards a single group and trying to see what they're doing. As you make it to that group, they look you up and down, look over, and just nod towards the door as they all begin to file out the door. They don't rush or anything, but the individual, like everyone that they were looking to leads, and they all begin to follow suit out the door.
Oh no, this sucks. Oh, you should stay here with us. Damn. Oh. Everybody stay quiet. Oh, okay, see ya. Bye.
Oh.
Come back here. I want
friend.
to shake you again.
All right, listen up. They had to have a way to deliver or move these things that would block the radiation. There has to be something in this office.
Was there anything inside the vault next to the bars? Did you see anything, Otto? Or was it just the?
I mean,
You got a
as soon
quick
as I
look,
saw,
and you sort of dipped. You didn't look to see if there were like carts or anything inside.
I mean, our environmental protection is necessary protection from radiation, is it?
I think spacesuits would be though.
Just
Spacesuits
the low
would be.
level.
Yeah, just
Radiation.
low level radiation.
Your
Anyone
bonus to
still
medium or higher?
inside? You guys are currently dealing with medium level radiation. If anyone left inside,
We need to
Yeah,
leave.
of all 3 stories?
no, on the first floor. If you're on the first floor, you are dealing with medium level radiation.
Knowing how armor works, as soon as it starts getting close to the limit, Domino's gonna follow the big group, or at least.
Yeah, if
Try
it's
to hang
dangerous,
out.
there's no point. I thought maybe we could grab a couple of bricks or something, but
Chernobyl.
You guys currently, those of you in your spacesuits, seem to be fine. Denver, I
cool.
need you to go ahead and make a fort save for me.
Damn it! I'm in the process of trying to put it back on because the door's open and it's cold.
I think you have a little bit more to worry about.
Ah, damn it!
Or comms, I'm gonna say radiation sickness is no joke. We need to leave.
I got a 9.
Ooh.
Actually, no, -2 because of the stone. So 7.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wait, would that affect fortitude saves or was it just actions?
It was just actions and checks.
Okay, so
not
just
saves.
so that's a 9 still. I'm fine. It's a 9.
9. I mean,
That's the
most
highest number
DCs
you
are
can
less than
get.
10.
Yeah, it's the highest number you can get in the game is a 9.
in single digits, yeah, it's true, yeah.
In
Yep.
single digits.
You know, I like the way you think.
Okay, let's check this out real quick.
Oh God.
Yeah, you know it's bad when the GM is reading rules. They were like, I actually didn't plan for this. How much damage do you take? Like,
I was before the session. I was reading up on all environmental protection stuff.
So
Domino
I'm gonna
knows.
put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there. This has been like the worst day of Denver's life. This sucks,
Yeah,
guys.
this actually seems pretty rough for them.
Hard doll.
I'm very
Yeah.
apologetic.
Like, we lost the ship, and that's the thing that Denver does is fly.
We only had it
Yeah.
for like 4 weeks.
Right.
We just
Hell yeah.
unlocked it.
Yeah, we just got ship prime, and we lose it. That's dumb.
We've also lost Get Paid, Get Laid, and Gatorade. We're
Yeah.
out of all of those things.
We're out
I
of
don't know
the
your
3
relationship
Gs.
to folks on this ship, but like, yeah, probably.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. There's not an option on the ship.
Not to mention the hovercrafts.
Yeah, my bikes are gone.
Don't remind him.
No.
Don't remind him of more.
Yeah, we spent a lot of money.
They
It
weren't.
broke the bank for both of us.
At least they weren't actually hovercrafts.
I pull
And-
out, seeing you in distress, I pull out a secret J, and I'm just like, I got you.
And
I'm
I
holding this
might
one
be
for-
incredibly radiation poisoned. Hold on, Bruce.
Might
Does
just be
radiation
dead.
By the high.
does radiation poisoning count as cold, electric, or fire damage?
No, it does not.
It's all three.
It's all
Point there, me.
Okay,
If I'm
okay.
gonna-
Regardless if they succeed, hit points equals 2.
It doesn't matter if I succeed.
You take 7 points of damage right off the bat.
Okay.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
Are you gonna disintegrate now?
I don't want to go, Mr. Stark.
Mr. Stark. Mr. Venser, I don't feel so good.
And you are considered poisoned by radiation.
Oh,
Add
no.
affliction.
All right, start getting a new character. No, it's not that bad. Well, it's kind of bad.
Wait, which one is it? Is it bad or not so bad?
I don't know. How good's your fortitude save?
Not good.
All right, so
Yeah,
you will
it's
be
bad.
making saves against radiation sickness once per day. You are cured once you save 3 times successfully. You are at the first step, so you are considered. Let's see. This is
weakened?
Weakened on the Constitution poison track. So you have a -2 penalty to fort saves, Constitution checks, and Constitution save base DCs. Every time the victim attempts a 42 save against the poison, whether they succeed or not, they lose hit points as per the initial exposure. So you lose 7 hit points until until you and it's I don't think it can
Like,
be healed
from
past.
from your hit point maximum.
Right, your hit point maximum drops by 7.
What is
So-
the condition of poison to do to them?
Well, it's actually
Depends on the
considered
track.
right. Yeah. It's considered
what?
it's a track, but this is actually technically radiation sickness is technically a disease.
Oh shit! I don't have anything that helps with that. I'm sorry.
It's
That's
And
a
correct me if I'm
Zurot.
wrong, but if you fail
thing.
a save, it goes up on the track.
Yeah, so like if I fail a save, I go from weakened to impaired.
yep.
Yeah. So then after you make the 3 consecutive saves, you only go down 1. You're not cured.
Right.
So, if you
So,
go up
Well,
1,
it
you
says
need to
radiation
six-
radiation sickness itself is cure after 3 consecutive saves.
Well,
So
the cure is it goes down 1 track.
Well,
Unless,
no.
unless
So
it's
the physical
specific.
disease track has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different tracks.
So it's a physical disease, not
Right.
a constitutional
It's a
disease.
physical disease track, which is you are currently actually just latent by the looks.
Oh,
of
I'm
it.
latent. Okay.
Track physical
So-
disease. So yes,
So I suffer no
ill effects
illness
yet, but
effects.
it's still. I mean, it's not contagious, so you don't have to worry about that. But you still have the disease until you save 3 consecutive times, back to back to back. Then you're safe from radiation poisoning.
Ugh.
But is that specific to radiation poisoning?
Yes,
Because normally,
radiation sickness
Okay.
is for that.
get paid, get laid, radiate.
Oh no.
Irradiate.
As I'm putting on the suit, I'm just gonna throw up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Denver, what just happened?
Like spitting out the
outside
last little
already.
bit. Just I don't know, Captain. I don't feel.
Zurot, is
Doesn't-
there anything we can do about that?
Does anybody know the remove radioactivity spell?
He
No, I'm
needs
just
to
like
Actually, I do
understand.
not.
I'm
That's-
gonna finish putting on the spacesuit and be like, I'm gonna be outside. I don't want to look at that. It might make me heave again.
You know when you have too much blueberry vodka.
Pretty outside looking for a new building. A
Okay.
smaller
Hey.
one just for us. Fuck.
Captain,
A farther one.
Captain, you ever just like you ever just like suddenly get sick and you don't know why you got sick and you're like, holy hell, am I dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I feel like right now.
Okay. It may have something to do with the radiation that's coming from downstairs that I'm not sure if anybody warned you about.
Nope, that would have been real nice to get that memo.
Absolutely. Come on, team. Like, get it together.
It was
Because
my
of queer, huh?
fault. I'm sorry.
No, it's because we all assumed that you had the spacesuit on, like the rest of us.
I kind of
That's our
forgot
bad
that
for-
nobody else could read these words that I was holding up, so my bad.
That's on me.
Rick's just putting them in your face.
Hold that thought. And I throw up again.
Oh,
But you're in a
dear God.
spacesuit, so it just sticks inside your spacesuit.
Oh God!
You've got vomit slippers. That's what you have now.
Sloshing around in there.
I think I'm sick now.
As you
Keep
guys,
moving, it's getting cold
we
out
gotta
there.
we gotta put like a trigger warning on this or something.
Right, real
Like,
talk.
fucking-
as you guys
It's in my goddamn boots, y'all.
Head-
Like,
outside to go ahead and look around for another building for safety.
Who all went outside?
I think
I did
Everybody.
now.
We're all there now.
I was the
Everybody.
first one out. I left.
Look, whatever's in the vault is valuable. So I only go outside if Otto goes outside because I have.
Bro,
Agreed.
I'm 100% outside. Also, you asking me earlier if we find enough lead for me to make a box. That is, we're more likely to find a lead box than
Well,
chunks
no,
of lead.
and that's what I was saying. They have to have something in this building.
Probably the giant.
You know
vault
what?
then.
I'm the captain. I'll do it. Fuck it. I go in the building.
Cool.
And I'm gonna start just tearing this place apart. I'm looking for like a briefcase that they use to deliver this shit, or a small crate that they use. If I can get one or two of these things out,
Okay.
I'm gonna do it because we need something to bargain with. We need some resources once we get off this planet to actually survive. I'm thinking long term here.
All right, where you want to look first?
I'll pull
Only I
Captain
could
up
read.
I'll pull Captain up on the mics. That way we're always talking to him.
Hey, Cat,
you
what
know
are you
when I
doing?
pass away.
As soon as you walk through, something begins to happen with the frequency,
Oh.
and you lose connection with them.
I would like.
I
I
gotta
would
go back in there.
I would love to be able to like recall knowledge or something. I've been on all 3 floors. I would love to see if I can figure out where to start.
After being on all 3 floors, you saw absolutely nothing that would show be a way to transport these things.
Great. I immediately look downstairs then. If
Okay. As you get downstairs, you begin to get a warning that pops up on your spacesuit. Severe radiation level. Please go ahead and make a fort save for me.
oh,
Domino's
bud.
gonna whisper to Ferrex, like, does he have a gambling addiction? Why is he
18.
sacrificing himself? for-
18.
He
He's in
likes
a lot of debt.
he likes having a plan, but sometimes he doesn't think about the early parts of the plan. Usually he thinks about the end part of the plan, which is the get rich part.
Go ahead and put a good old marker there for your radiation sickness. And you
I gotta
go
go.
ahead and take
There you go.
drop your HP by 12.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're out of a pilot and a captain.
When you get
anybody know piloting?
downstairs and you get to the vault,
First of all, some spacesuit this is that it doesn't warn me of radiation until I'm already dead. But okay.
it said severe radiation once you got to the basement. It gave you a
I
warning.
there was
would
some
have
kind of
turned around.
warning.
You didn't give me a chance to talk. I'm not that committed to this bit.
Okay, no, if as soon as you get to like the stairs, severe radiation. And the only reason why it goes off is because it saves from high and lower. So like the severe is the next step.
So if I open like, if there's a threshold of like, oh shit, this is getting really dangerous, like your spacesuit is no longer protecting you,
Yeah.
I would turn around.
Okay.
If you're saying I opened a door and got blasted with radiation, I would open that door. So it's up to you. I don't care either way.
You get down to like the stairs, and it begins to like say like begin to warning, and like get into like, hey, this spacesuit is no longer going to protect you if you continue to stay out in this radiation.
Oh yeah, no, I just turned. I'm not. I was under the assumption that I was safe. The moment I'm not safe, I would be like, okay, new plan. Like I'm not.
Zurot, a familiar voice rings in your head. Find the weapon and destroy it before it nukes us.
Well, I hope Captain comes out of there alive because I have some news.
I come out of there baffled. Like the fuck are they mining? Like we need to leave now. My spacesuit. I got on the first step.
Destroy
my
the
spacesuit.
planet. Got it.
Yeah, this place is gone. Also, apparently, I was spoken to again by the Hive Mind. There's some weapon here in the city that they are concerned about. So, before they nuke them, I think was the phrase that was used.
Hey, I mean, could it have anything to do with the big ass door full of radiation that we just got dang open?
Possibly in weaponized form.
I mean, not for nothing. If I was invading a planet, and then suddenly there was a big ass radiation spike somewhere in the city that I decided to shut down in, I would assume that it was probably a weapon. But we might have just put a big old flag right here on this building, so we should probably move before I throw up again.
Are the people that left earlier still in view, or is it just empty streets at the moment?
Currently, they are still in view. They're quite a ways down, roughly about 80 to 100 feet down, down the street. So,
can I pick out the Sheeran-esque individuals?
Yes.
I would love to follow them.
Okay. They sort of stop at on the side and let the other race begin to follow through and let them go where they want to. They wait until you guys catch up. And Thrawn, a familiar voice pops in your head, this way. As they turn around and open a door, as soon as they touch it, you heard the door and unlock as they open the door and press into the room. As you guys go ahead and go into this next building, all the power is off. Windows are broken. But one thing you all noticed when you guys were outside walking around in your suits, they all have like what the weather and the temperature is outside. It is negative 25 degrees. The sun is down.
Which way did the pack of Vlakas go?
They continued down the path and then eventually took a left onto like in an alleyway.
So it's getting warmer?
Seems to be getting warmer the later it is.
Oh, I took that the opposite. I thought we were already above negative 20.
I mean, you guys are at negative 20. You guys are at negative 40 when you guys arrived. As the day is gone, it's getting warmer. It's only at negative 25 now.
Do we have to worry about cold?
Is it -20 for environmental or -30? I think it's -20 for
Yeah.
environmental. So you guys still have to worry about it, but it's only been like 30 minutes, and the temperature has dropped 15 degrees, or I guess went up 15 degrees, I should say. But as you guys all enter, you guys begin to hear a large buzzing sound as it flies overhead, and you begin to hear loud destruction outside your building, as it sounds like a building begin to crumble. And then you hear as you begin to see smash right in front of your building what looks like a large claw that sort of digs into the ground deep and then moves. And that is where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session.
What are those?
What are those? These are my chanclas.
Thanks, guys, so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Denver, I'm sorry about the radiation poison. That sucks.
So, did the reverse psychology earlier today just not work?
I mean, I wasn't the one who decided to get out of a spacesuit, but that's...
I'm just saying.
And you also
Whatever.
had a group members that just, didn't tell you that radiation was part
Also
of the
a thing.
materials that they mined. But you also didn't know that there was going to be radioactive metal bars down in the basement, too, of an office building. So
I
did-
hold everyone but myself responsible for me getting poisoned.
that sounds like a Denver thing to do.
Yeah. It's really when it comes down to it.
All you had to do is pass the fortitude test.
Right.
Yeah, that apparently even a 19 wouldn't have passed.
No, it was 22. Severe, by the way, which Thrawn would have have to save against, was 30.
Don't even ask.
So,
just bring
at-
the radiation. I
Well,
can't
it has
take
to. So, like the damage you take is going to be
Based on
10
output.
minus what you roll for your save, and that difference is how much HP you lose every single time you fail a Constitution save.
Is that
Oh,
just
yeah,
straight-
no, we would be getting a new captain. I'd be done.
Sorry,
that-
Cap.
straight
Radiation's
just
scary.
damage, or is it like total? Like it reduces your total?
It reduces your total down by that amount.
Oh. Well, I just rolled. I rolled an 11 for severe, and that means I'm just dead. I'm just immediately dead.
Yeah.
But we would have +4 from our armor still,
Yeah, that's true.
or at
Oh,
maybe
I
just medium.
I'd be at 4 hit points for the rest of my life.
It's only lasts until you get better from radiation poisoning, and then you can go back to full.
But you have to get 3 consecutive.
But you
have
said
to do
every
3
time you make the
consecutive.
every time
No.
you make the roll, you still take the damage. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
dead
true.
either way.
I mean,
Well,
that's-
radiation is a poison. Radiation sickness is a disease.
Yeah, yeah,
Which
radiation
can only
sickness.
be cured from the
successful chefs.
yeah.
It's fun, guys. It's a good time.
So-
Yeah, nothing bad happens.
No, ever.
I don't
Um,
think ever.
I
Right.
couldn't
this
find
not-
anything.
Is this Tomb of Horrors version of
I mean,
Starfinder right now?
It's
What's
not
going on?
not by my choice. Not by my choice in the slightest bit.
So
I'm pretty sure you still can only cure radiation sickness with 3 consecutive saves each level of the track, though. It's not just once. So if you're on like Latin or whatever it is, you have to get down to healthy before you're actually cured.
yeah,
Yeah. It's
But
not
if you fail
reducing.
a check. If you fail a check, you go up 1.
Yep.
So then you need 3 saves to get down 1. Then you need another 3 saves to get down another 1.
ugh.
It's
to
going to
get
be.
healthy.
It's
Are
gonna
they
be-
piloting
Long
checks by
road.
chance?
Yes, they
That's
are.
a good question.
They are.
Oh, easy,
So
easy.
Denver,
Just pilot your way through it. It's fine.
Denver, go ahead and make sure you put medium radiation level, 1 tick, somewhere on your sheet. Guys, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. This was, like I said, I was talking to someone earlier. They're like, "Hey, are you ready for tonight?" I was like, "No, not even a little bit," because hell if I know what my players are going to do. I usually have a good idea, but there was a lot of things that could happen, and I was not expecting this to be one of them, or to let 92 people into a building. But that's not here or there. We're going to go ahead and go around the room, talk about our content creators real quick, and then we'll go ahead and send it out of here. Thrawn, if you want to go ahead and take it away, you're first up.
What's up, everybody? I am Thrawn, aka Stonefeld, aka Travis. The moment I am currently working on a partnership with AOE Esports. They are an amateur League of Legends organization that's dedicated to building talent in the League of Legends amateur community. And I'm running some data and statistics for them. So if you want to check out the Amateur Arena by AOE Esports, any stats you see with that, or all the plays you see, I'm tracking the stats, and I'm actually reporting them to amateur/proving ground/LCS teams.
That's really cool.
That is so beautiful. Next up, we have Otto.
I go by J Robin on Twitch. Tomorrow I'm playing Rainbow, probably. I don't know yet.
We'd never know. Last up, we have Denver, the last dinosaur.
Hey, that's me. So I am Ian. I go by Ian Flux. You can find me at twitch.tv/IanFlux. I kind of accidentally became a Destiny 2 streamer. Where if it's not Destiny 2, I'm probably not playing it anymore because this game has taken my entire life. But yeah, come hang out. I'm okay at the game. But what I lack in skill, I make up for in memes and making Bruce not want to be there. So it's a thing. Come hang out, twitch.tv/IanFlux. I also am on a podcast with our podcasting partners, Geek Elite Media. I'm on Journey into Mystery, where we talk about the non-MCU Marvel movies. So like Blade, the Daredevil and Elektra movies, those kind of things, right? So that's a thing. So if you like that, come check us out. We record on my channel on Wednesdays, on a little bit of a break, so keep an eye out for that. And Geek Elite Media is a great place. If you like nerdy content, which if you're listening to this, you probably do, go check them out. They have something for everyone.
And then, actually, last but not least, I forgot, there's a new streamer in our midst. Donnie.
Oh yeah, I'm what they call a weekend streamer. Except sometimes I stream on the weekdays. Sometimes I don't stream at all. Been a few days actually right now, but I try to stream around 2 to 4 p.m. over at Donnie Streams Games. Right now I'm playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, and it's a fun time.
Yeah, it is.
Have you made a king yet?
No, still a Baron.
You hate to see it.
It's the divinity of blood that's keeping you.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm an ASMR, so I am
literally
literally divine.
Literally divine.
ASMR.
Also, Donnie, if you want to go ahead and talk about our podcast as well, where people can find it.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
On Mondays after the show is uploaded to YouTube, I upload the podcast edition to wherever you listen to your podcasts, which is Apple, Google Podcasts, Spotify, our iHeartRadio. Yeah, wherever you listen to, it's probably there. So if you can't watch, listen.
Boom. This will be uploaded on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just failed and forgot to do that this week, but it will be up there next Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have a premiere for it, and me and the cat, maybe some of the cats will come and swing by and say hey. So if you're not subbed over there, make sure you guys go over to youtube.com/Shavers11 and give that a sub. Last but not least, Extra Life charity stream. We're coming up on it very, very quickly. November 6th, 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. We will do a 24-hour stream for Extra Life, where we will play games, board games, video games, all the games, except for Civilization. Will be played there. Oh, no, that is no lie. So make sure you guys come and swing by there. Feel free to donate what you can. 100% of proceeds will be going to Extra Life, which is helping Riley Children's Hospital. So make sure you guys go ahead and show some love there. Again, that's going to be November 6th, 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. So it'd be really cool. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. We're going to go to away, then I'm going to see if everyone is online to raid. But thank you guys again, and we will see you guys next week for more We Run the Stars. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye bye.